Hey, Gail, welcome in.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Hey,
Hi,
Jamie, welcome in.
hi, Jamie. I have been having such a hard time keeping my phone charged lately.
It's your
I'll be,
battery.
I know I need a new phone, so that's in the future. We do have a big surprise purchase hubby and I are going to do. I haven't talked about it yet, but I haven't talked about it because I want to do it as a video.
I know what you're getting.
That'll be happening in June, and it's not even the surprise you know, Tina. It's a different one. That one's
No.
that one's going to be a video too. One of them's a purchase, and one of them's going to be my new kitten. But everybody knows I have a new
Are you
kitten.
getting a freeze dryer? Your
She's
kitty.
trying
Your new
she's trying
kitty.
to
Huh?
she's trying to get it. She's trying to get it out of me what it is. Thank you to everybody who's watching this in the replay. We appreciate it. And I wanted to say to my mom, hi, Mom. I changed my mom's logo instead of her picture she had. It also has the Broken Hearts Ministry logo now. But what it is it's Broken Hearts Ministry _Jan. So if you see that logo and it has Jan, that's my mom.
Okay, that's good to know.
So I set that up for her so that she could go live with me. But I'm gonna have to go live like in the evening because she's not like a morning person.
Hey, 3B Homestead, welcome in.
Oh, the other day I said 38 Homestead because the B looked
Well,
like a looked
right.
like B looked like an
Um,
8 to me because vision problems. So, but anyway, 3B Homestead. That's cool. That's a cool channel name. I need
it
to
is.
write them down and make sure I'm friends with their channel.
Yep. We'll friend
Thank
you,
you.
3B Homestead.
3B Homestead. Okay, I'm writing it down. Writing it down so I
We're
can.
going to wait for a few more people to trickle in.
Yeah, before we start on that.
Yeah.
So this morning I was working on my ministry stuff and I had some conditioner donated. I was filling up bottles. I filled up about 7 of these. Oh, I hate doing conditioner because it's so thick it takes forever.
Go
Especially
over to Dollar Tree and get a little funnel.
I have a funnel.
So use it. Hey,
Hello,
Rebecca, Touch by Yarn. Good to see you.
Most of them flow pretty well, but that Paul Mitchell is really super, super thick. And literally, it's sitting on the last bottle right over there.
Mm-hmm.
I need to finish off the rest of that Paul Mitchell. I may have to put a little warm water and shake it because I don't know what else to do with it. But
well, my sister won't be joining us. Her granddaughter is in, and so she's been in all week, and she's just been enjoying time with her. She just graduated from high school, and so they were out today picking out the cake and getting the food. They're gonna have a big graduation party Saturday.
that sounds
yeah, so they'll have a really good time. So I'm like, don't worry about it. We'll have enough mods here to take care of things.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I was out my garden this morning. Rebecca, here, let me pull that up for you.
Yeah. My mom said add a little warm water in the bottle.
That's what I'm wondering, just to dilute it a little bit.
But that Paul Mitchell, it's not really in a bottle. It's like in one of those squeezy tube things.
Oh,
So,
maybe if you warm it up, then it will help.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good idea, Rebecca. Thanks.
Yeah.
I found more tomato plants, so I had to plant. We'll see which ones. We'll see if they take. So if they take, I got 12 or 15 tomato plants out there growing. Hey, Suburban Hillbilly, welcome in.
Hello, Suburban Hillbilly.
Okay, here you go. Here's her suggestion to you. I got my pepper plants planted. I have a couple more to go plant, and I got my cucumber plants. And what I thought was cucumbers, or it's butternut squash, and it's there's no zucchini. There's no zucchini. I'm like, what the heck? They say it's all butternut squash. I don't know how true that is. It doesn't look like butter. It reminds me of zucchini. So the way it's growing.
Yeah. Well, if you still have time for zucchini,
I do.
I'm having trouble with predators in the garden this year. So I think next year in the garden, I'm going to focus on companion planting. and trying to get up the things to protect the plant before I put the plant in.
Mm-hmm.
So with my Mariana tomatoes, I planted basil.
Okay.
But I have something going after my zucchini already. Now I've already harvested 2 monster zucchini. I have another 3rd monster out there, some medium size, and I already fried up some little tiny ones. I like to do them little when I'm frying them, and just wash them and cut them in little circles, and then batter it with the egg and then the flour. Well, I have kind of a flour mixture. I use it for fish too, but it has flour, cornmeal, Louisiana, whatever, breadcrumbs. It has like about 4 different things. I have a container that has that, and I use it for fish or chicken or whatever.
Stuff like that. Suburban Hillbilly said, or in the funnel.
Yeah, I have a funnel on it right now, and that Paul Mitchell is so thick. I don't know if it's even gonna. I may have to warm up a little water to pour in there just to get it. Through just to get.
I got some more flowers planted out front and made some baskets this morning. I was busy up until 8:30, and then I'm like, oh, you need to go get ready.
I did my normal walk through the garden. I fed the chickens, then I did my walk through and watered the chickens and all that, and then I didn't do anything out there.
I have my one chicken. She's so pretty. I named her Goldie because the back of her is just really gold looking.
Yeah, I have a Goldie too.
And my rooster, I don't like the way he's treating the ladies out there at all. I'm very upset with him. He's so mean. I mean, the way he just grabs them and pecks
I had one kill one of it killed my favorite hen. Colonel was mean, got rid of Colonel, but Fabio's the one that actually killed my favorite hen, Penelope. And
I'm wondering it's because he's still young. He's not, and this is his first flock. Hey, Christy, welcome in. I don't know, but I told him, I said, Gaston, I am going to have to get rid of you because you're not being nice.
Yeah.
And so
she literally was her head until he opened it up. Then we had secluded her to see if we could get her to heal. And then she just a couple of days.
I know it's a way of getting them to like submit. Like, I get it. I know all that, but I don't like it because my other rooster was not that aggressive with the girls at all.
I also decided because we were in like a small town and not out in the country that it's probably better if we just don't have that. So
yeah, and some small towns don't allow roosters.
Ours does allow them, but I really don't want to make my neighbors mad.
Right. So, I understand.
The first rooster found our chickens on his own because we didn't have a fence then, so he just started hanging out the coop. He could smell them. He got out. Then the second one, somebody gave it to us, and I thought, well, I'll give it another try. But after that one killed Penelope, I decided I'm done with the rooster.
Yeah. No,
I mean, mine at Tractor Supply. Every 3 years or so, we just go get about 6 more hens, and and we put them in the small coop until they get big enough, and then we enter.
Right.
But we had been given a little small chick, and it was smaller. When I agreed to get it, I didn't know it was so small. So she was in there by herself, and I really didn't want her to be in there by herself.
Right.
So I took the 2 hens that were at the bottom of the pecking order, and I put those 2 older hens in there with her. So we have 3 in one coop, and then we have 10 in another. So we have all together.
I'm gonna, hey, if you're in here and you have a page or something, can you share out? We're just waiting for, hey, Jessica Dumpsters girl. How are you? Welcome in.
Hi, Jessica.
Is she from you?
Yes, Jessica Dumpster Girls. Really sweet lady. She's always sharing people's videos out.
I'm gonna write her name down so I can get connected with her.
Hello, Heather, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Welcome in.
Heather's here.
Heather's here.
Huh. Yeah. Hey, Heather. It's good to see you.
Jessica's Dumpster Girls, her and her daughter, they go dumpster diving, and they show you the stuff they get out of the dumpster. And recently, I noticed in her video when she was showing her haul from the dumpster that like she looked like she was hurting, like she had an injury. And then I listened to something else where she said she hurt herself going into a dumpster.
Ouch.
She had some kind of an injury.
I bet she did. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Jessica. We appreciate it. I'll go back and do some of yours too. So
I'm trying to share on my
she's one of the ones, like if you share one of hers, she'll share one of yours, or she'll share one of yours and then you can go back and share one of hers. She must get like tons of shares because she is always sharing people's stuff out. She's
Jessica's dumpster girl.
Yeah. Sweet.
Well, I'll get connected with her. I gotta tell you, and I won't tell you right now, but I'll tell you when I do it.
She broke her rib.
My, you broke your rib. Oh goodness. Are you okay?
Ouchie. If I have a moderator in here, if you'll put up the link for Jessica's Dumpster Girls so you guys can all go check her out. Super supportive lady. You will be so glad that you're friends with her channel. You will definitely not regret it.
I'm sharing it out on my Instagram. So for those of you that have been around for a while since Gail and I started doing this, we give channels a shout out. And I came across a channel. I found him, I think, in a live chat, just really, really nice. So I went up today. He's on my list. And I'm going to share his story, but I was really sad. I was really sad.
Oh,
I was just really sad. So yeah, you're welcome. Anyhow, we have 6 people in here. I guess we could start, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And you know what? Just remember, the more you type in the chat, whose ever page you're on watching, the better it is for us. So ask us questions and, chat with each other. It's better. And I learned a really hard lesson on Monday that affected Gail and affected Jamie. We were doing our live and we were having the best time. And hey, Susan, welcome in. And we were doing trivia and everybody was cracking up because we all got the right answer. And it was from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And anybody who knows the way that starts, you just start moving your body like this. So I thought it would be fun just to pull my phone up really quick, play a few seconds of that song. Guys, they got copyright on both their channels. Mm-hmm. And I have not. I am so
it's probably going to hit yours too. It just hasn't done it yet.
Well, hopefully I've removed it. I silenced that part of it.
You know what I did? I just left it alone. When I get this channel monetized, I just won't turn the bell on for that one, and it won't cause any problems.
Yeah, I
tried to find it.
The funny thing is the music that it came from was a YouTube channel. That's where I got the music from. So I just think they need to have a better way. I understand it. Yeah, it is ridiculous. I know. Thank you. Can you imagine?
I thought it might not accidentally hit it because it was less than 15 seconds, but
yeah. And I wouldn't have known.
Will let you make shorts, 15-second shorts with music. So
you know what though? My sister told me in one of her videos that she posted, my sister always has music in the background, and she was making a video. That music picked up and she got copyrighted. Now my sister's a brand new little channel, right?
I noticed that too. She has to make sure she has no TV at all going when she's there. She's got to turn that off, make the video, and then.
Well,
I have to ask my husband.
I've learned there's certain songs that they allow. So if you use the songs that are coming from their playlist on YouTube or even on IG or whatever, you're fine. But if I just randomly, and they're okay. And then there are websites that you can go to and pay a monthly fee and have your social media account linked to that, so you can use and be licensed to use music from that specific site, and so you won't get a copyright action.
Can you bring up 3B's comment, because it's so tiny I can't read it?
What's strange is they allow real songs in shorts, though. I'm scared to use them. Don't be afraid to use them. If they're there, then you can use them.
If you're clicking on that plus sign and it's only giving you like a 15 or 16 second short, I use that a lot. It will not copyright you on that. I've done it hundreds of times now. Hundreds. Go in, select your, I like it because it helps you to get new friends on your channel. Now, you don't get any watch time for those shorts. They're only good to make new friends. You're not getting anything on those. But it does help you get new friends. But yeah, I use that shorts plus sign. Where you go into YouTube, you hit the plus sign, then you go on the very top, select a song, and then you hit the button, and you can have about a 15 or 16 seconds short, and they will not copyright those. Those are just fine. I've been doing that one for a while. Now, if you make a short and add the music like in one of your lists, now that still has to be an approved one. But yeah, if you're using their 15 seconds of music, it will, because they got what they did was they probably paid for a license from those artists to use those specific songs.
Well, and that's what I was saying. There are websites, legit websites, where you pay a fee, link your YouTube account, and you can use any of that music on there. So if YouTube goes to check, they'll see that you're licensed to use that music. So,
yeah.
Excuse me, I couldn't get my mouse over the mute button fast enough.
If you're not sure,
thanks, Jamie, for putting up the.
If you're not sure about the music in a video, post the video, schedule it. Then look at your YouTube studio to see if it's copyrighted it, and put it like a few days out, and it'll hit for sure within a day, but definitely in 3 days. And you can see if you need to delete that and do a different song or whatever. Hello, Ashley's Allotment Adventure.
The Brits are here. He says the Brits are here.
Brits are here. That's right. Cool.
Yeah. Welcome in, Ashley. Good to see you again. Should we start?
We should.
We've got about 9 or 10 people here.
Yeah.
Hey, and just like we said, guys, just, be as active as possible on both of our pages, wherever you're watching. Ask questions, talk with each other, because it helps both of our pages out. As you all know, we're working on our watch hours. And if anybody in the chat wants to swap watch hours with me, I will, or videos, playlist, I should say, please let me know. And I will help you out and watch some of your videos if you watch some of mine. And Gail can use it as well on her ministry channel. Do you want to start with jokes?
Sure.
All right. Why did the strawberry jam cry? He found himself in a jam.
That's cute. I was trying to think of what the answer was going to be. I was trying to figure it out on my own. In a jam. I was thinking, my brain was going like, because it got crushed or something. I don't know. I was trying to.
If I tell that one to my husband, he'll roll his eyes at me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. He's like, Gina, yes. Go for it. Do you have one, Gail?
Yep. What do cats wear to bed?
I don't know. What do the cats wear to bed?
Pajamas.
Pajamas. Oh, that's so cute. Just in time for your new little kitty to arrive.
Yeah, I pulled up cat jokes today. I think there might be one.
I think that's fitting. Gail's getting a new kitten. She had lost her cat, Joe, a couple weeks ago. So my channel, 3B Homestead Life in the Piedmont, is not monetized. Gail at Broken Heart Ministry. She is almost there, and she's trying to monetize that to help her with her ministry.
My Gail Southern Living channel, which is my main channel, is monetized.
Yes.
So if you have any questions about monetization, you can put them in the chat. I'm very open, and I will answer any questions you have.
Why, Ashley? Why is he just called a general election? My husband be really interested in that because, see, my husband is that person, Ashley. He likes to watch
Who is
Parliament.
it that
He
died in
likes
the
to
plane
watch
crash?
Parliament. He will
Somebody's
sit there
leader.
and do that.
Somebody's leader just died in a plane crash. Who was
Yeah,
that?
that's Iran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband told me, but I couldn't remember the details.
Wow. So, okay, here's my next one. Why did this cell phone get glasses? Because he lost his contacts.
Oh, that's a good cell phone joke. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one, right?
Very modern. I like it. Yeah, because
I'm gonna. Is that a real thing, Ashley? Is that a real thing that's going on right now? Because I'm gonna my husband went upstairs, so I'm gonna message him because he's working. Oh, thank you, 3B. Are you monetized as well? Do you need watch hours or anything?
Yeah. So yeah, Broken Hearts Ministry and Life in the Piedmont in the Piedmont. I keep saying that wrong lately. I don't know why. Life in the Piedmont Homestead is also not monetized. So both these channels are monetized.
I'm gonna tell my husband that right now. He called for an election, a general election. Let me tell you guys.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, I'm not going to get political on my channel because that's not what my channel is, right? But I'm going to tell you,
Jessica,
I want everybody to get themselves in a situation where they are prepared for any situation that may arise in their life. Okay, that can be a job loss, that can be more things that we saw during the Rona. Just and prepare your heart. If you don't know God, I encourage you to seek out the Lord. That's it. That's my little thing today.
Stay prepped up on reading your Bible, listening to your Christian music, and pulling up sermons. Just keep your shield of armor on because the devil is coming at us. The closer we get to him, the closer you get to him, the more he pounds you. If you're far away from God, he's not going to mess with you. But if you're in the Word and you're doing things right, that's when he's going to pound you like hail all over you, like pounding.
Here's where we're at. We are in a spiritual battle in the heavenly realms, and that's where we're at, and that's that. Let me hear your joke. All right, 3B Homestead, they are not monetized. So can one of them mods please go get 3B Homestead?
Yeah, if we still have Jamie in here, can you put up 3B Homestead?
Yeah.
And I will go by and make sure to check out your channel.
Me too. I got you on my list.
I want to make sure I have you listed, and I'll, yeah. And if you have an email listed, I might even send you an email later.
Yep. And
here is another joke of mine. Were you about to say something?
No. Nope.
Okay. Why did the cop arrest the cat?
Why?
Why did the cop arrest the cat?
I have no clue. Why?
It was caught littering.
That's a cute one. I love it. That's a cute one.
Yeah.
It was caught littering. That's a cute one. I can tell how happy you are to get that kitty.
Yeah. Yeah.
This morning look at Christy. Look at Christy. Cat burglar.
Cat burglar.
That's a good answer, though. I like that one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Your brain was thinking on it.
Yeah. I have, what's the most popular video game at the bread bakery? Hi, Brooke. Nice to meet you. And husband Colton. I'm Tina with the Piedmont, and that's Gail.
Gail.
Okay, let me reread that question. Joke. What's the most popular video game at the bread bakery? A Need for Speed.
A Need for Speed.
Yeah, you know how you have to need bread?
Yeah, need it. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
That's a good one. Need for Speed. Yeah, I need to write that down somewhere.
What?
Sometimes I have to ask people their name a couple of times and then
So do I.
remember it. So don't be
Thank you, Susan.
I have to ask you again. But I am gonna, while we're talking, I'm going to pull it up and just make sure I have you real quick. I can do that pretty easy on my phone.
And then I will put a video in as to
They
watch.
have 15 friends on their channel. Now they have 16. So I'll go there from both my channels and check you out. All right.
Did you just sub?
I did just now.
I see 156 subscribers, not 15.
Oh, it's these stupid contacts.
All right.
Anyway, okay. I'm
Is
so
that
sorry.
you?
Yeah,
is that you, Brooke?
I'm sorry I messed up your channel number. I did not mean to do that.
That's okay.
Whatever you said is right.
All
I
right.
have contacts in, so I can't see things really well.
I went ahead and I'm going to put in your latest video that was just posted about yesterday. And I'll go ahead and I'm going to, yeah.
Hi, Joe at Grow Big TV.
Can't I put it in a watch later?
Yeah, I went ahead and put 2 in.
Oh, I went ahead and saved. Go ahead.
I put 2 in
watch later. So I went ahead and put it in my watch later. Hey, Joe, welcome in.
Okay, so I have another joke. Are you ready?
Yeah, because I have one too.
Why can't you play board games in the jungle? Why can't you play board games in the jungle? Too many cheetahs. Tina's going to spit out her food there. She looks like she's about to go with her food. Too many cheetahs.
Heather, are you there?
I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why, but that one just hit me as funny this morning. I read through them until one hits me funny.
Right.
I think to myself, it hits me funny. Maybe it's funny to somebody else. So that's how I pick the jokes. What's funny to me today?
All right. Here's my last one. Why is Santa good at karate? Because he has a black belt.
He does have a black belt, so he must be really.
Yep. We are subscribed to. I subscribe to you.
Yeah, me too. And I'll go by with my other channel after this and make sure that one is too. And yeah, very cool. Hopefully you have a playlist so we can. But if not, I'll work around it. Here is my last joke. Let me see. Oh, I get it. Okay. I couldn't even read my own writing. Where did the cat go after losing its tail? Where did the cat go after losing its tail?
I don't know. Where did the cat go?
A retail store.
A retail store. Those were some cute jokes today, Gail.
Just retell it.
Those were some good jokes.
Thank you. I tried.
So I'll be honest with you. I truly only have like two channels to shout out because the one I'm going to tell you that story. But I won't talk about it, but it kind of just like put me I don't know. I just had to just stop. Do you know what I mean? Like I just had to stop. You're very welcome, 3B. I got to call you Brooke. Brooke. You're welcome. We do lives every Wednesday, and we got some special things coming up in June. We can't wait to share.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what you're eating, Tina, but it looks good.
Huh? My husband gave me an Oreo cookie.
Oh, I was going to say it looks like a cookie. Yeah.
And I like to separate it and eat this part last. Hey, Kristen, Bella Whisper Farm, welcome in.
Hello, how are you, Kristen?
So,
yeah, Bella's Whisper Farmstead. If you are interested in doing an interview for my other channel, Gail Southern Living, let me know. Send me an email at gailssouthernliving@yahoo.com, and I will set you up for an interview. I actually saw you
her to join us up here.
Yeah, I'd love to have her join us up here.
Yeah, I reached out. She told me she'd let me know when she's available.
So I just saw your name in the chat the other day, and I was trying to think of new. I like to pick some new people sometimes.
And I'm connected
that people don't expect me to have on my channel, like the Ozark people that were in the community before that are new. But next week on Gail Southern Living, we're going to do an open panel chat. So if you're interested in that, those are always fun when you have about 5 or 6 women up just chitter chat.
We should probably do that here on Wednesday and do an open panel chat.
Yeah, maybe in between this segment and the next segment, maybe in the one in between.
Before we do, I agree.
Maybe that Wednesday right before. That would be
Let me tell you, Susan, it's not something I should be eating.
I want chocolate
at all. Okay, because
I'm going to buy dark chocolate because I'm going back on my healthy eating plan. Like I just made my grocery list out this morning. All healthy snacks. I even talked to my mom to see if she had any old school ideas. So I'm going back on my healthy eating
plan. You need to get that cookbook. That cookbook, the healthy snack option Amish cookbook from Wanda Bernstetter. Tammy got it. She's loving it.
Oh.
So you remember the one where I made the.
You know what? When I get ready, you know what I'm gonna. What I might. I've already kind of made this one out, but maybe next payday I'll go through Tammy's playlist.
Yes.
And write some of those recipes down.
Absolutely. Yep.
Because there's a lot of good ideas in there. I could totally. Somebody was making up snack bags with like.
Ouch.
I don't know if it was raisins or cranberries. They were putting a little nuts, a little this. They were making like a little kind of trail mix.
Yeah, like an energy bag type of thing.
Totally. You could even do dark chocolate chips like Lily's brand.
Yes.
Like nuts and cranberries and like walnuts or pecans.
Yes.
Walnuts, pecans, and pistachios are on my eating plan. You could put cranberry, you could put dark chocolate chips, and you could just get yourself out like a half a cup full of that into a little bowl and just kind of eat on that as a little snack.
So just, one of the things, and I only know this because of my chronic Lyme disease that I have and chronic inflammation and all that stuff. There are certain foods that cause inflammation, and you should really look into anti-inflammatory eating. Like my doctors, so you have, especially those if you suffer from Lyme, lupus, fibromyalgia, Hashimoto's, hyperthyroid. A lot of that is all it causes a lot of inflammation. Yeah. So you need to. A
lot of our problems are caused from the food we eat.
Not just that, but environmental too.
Well, yeah, that's
heavy metals and toxins within our homes, within our environments.
Oh, yeah.
One of the reasons why I'm slowly going back to like my dish soap, I just changed to a plant-based, and I'm not getting the rashes on my hand like I was, because Dawn dish soap was too, even though that's gentle, it was too harsh on my hands.
Yes, it was Ginger at Not for Nothing Homestead. You are correct. Yeah, I remembered seeing somebody. I'm going to go back and see what else she put in there. And of course, there may be some things that are on my diet and not, and so I may have to change it a little bit. But also, Deborah's Delicious Dishes did that. She wasn't in the collab, but she did a video because she's trying to start healthy eating too. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about having her on. She would be a really cool person to have up here.
Yeah.
Talk about healthy eating or something.
Yeah.
You know, maybe even on Friday, Tina, maybe some Friday on my Friday live.
Yes.
We would talk about healthy eating, and you could come on with some ideas, and me, and then maybe we could ask one more person, and we could talk about some healthy eating options.
Yeah.
Maybe write down a few.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of neat. You know,
if you haven't watched the healthy eating from Mountain Grandma, which is Tammy, both Gail and I have participated in that. And I made a healthy option alternative to chocolate. It was really good. And it was only made with 3 ingredients: coconut oil, cocoa, and what else was it? I forget, but there's a video on my channel.
Probably some kind of sweetener, I'm guessing.
Vanilla, maybe? I don't know, but it was really, really good.
It's so similar to my Plant Paradox one.
That's what you said. Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is, just so you can compare, I'm going to make that on my Gail's Southern Living channel, and you can see how close they are, because they're within 1 or 2 ingredients of beans.
Yeah.
Hello,
hey, Dawn, Yarn, and Doll. Both of us were at the same time. Welcome in.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Do a healthy eating
what just happened?
Live where we could just talk about some of these. Lots of people seem to be trying to go on the healthy eating, and I definitely need to take off a few pounds. I actually was smaller when I started YouTube than I am now. So
just a second, Susan. I'll grab it really quick for you and show you.
I actually do have a playlist on my Gail's Southern Living channel for healthy recipes where I do some gluten-free dinner rolls, grain-free crackers. I have a pudding dessert that's like a low calorie or low fat or something. I have several different kinds of recipes. A lot of them are Plant Paradox. A few of them are not, and there might be 1 or 2 that's kind of Trim Healthy Mama. I kind of mixed Plant Paradox, Trim Healthy Mama, and a little bit of keto, because not one particular eating plan has everything I want. So I have to kind of mix. I kind of mix Plant Paradox, keto, and Trim Healthy Mama together to come out with a pretty good menu plan.
All right. This is for Susan at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. This is the book. It's by Wanda Bernstetter. It's Amish Friends Healthy Option Cookbook. This is where I got my chocolate recipe from. And just so you know, I'm sharing this one because I am an influencer for the author. So I do get books and I do read and review them, and I do make recipes out of them, and I would not recommend it.
Is it on Amazon?
It is on Amazon. And I would not, or you can go up to Barber Publishing and I'm sure get it as well. But I wouldn't recommend something if I haven't personally tried it myself. And you know what's so great in these books?
Does it have some of the healthy flours like
it does.
Almond flour, coconut flour, exanthem gum, and
so here's one. Here's a recipe for a gluten-free cookie flour mix. You use rice. I can't give the complete recipe, just the measurements, but I'm going to tell you what's in it. Rice flour, tapioca starch, potato starch, and oat flour, and coconut flour.
Yeah.
So, and here is a natural food colorings and what you can use to, like, if you want to make frosting with a natural food coloring, so you're not using all those horrible dyes that our country allows us to have. Yes, I will do so. Hey, and if you guys literally purchase it, you have to take a picture of it and send it to me and let me know, because then I share that with the author and the publisher.
Yeah. If you send me an Amazon link, I might try to purchase that.
Yeah. And then one more book that I highly recommend, because it's that time of the year. It is also from her. It's another cookbook, and it's called Amish Friends Harvest Cookbook. And it's about a lot of different recipes that you can use from the things that we
Harvest from the garden.
Yep. Grow it, cook it. Right? Inspiration for grow it, cook it. Hey, so Brooke over at 3B Homestead by Suburban Hillbilly. Thanks for coming in. I'm doing an open collaboration, and it's basically called hashtag grow it, cook it. It goes from now all the way through growing season. And we're just I'm asking that you make a video of something that you've grown. How do you use it? You're very welcome, Susan. Cook with it, make something out of it. And then tag me, my channel, Life in the Piedmont, and hashtag grow it, cook it. And I will put you on a playlist. I've done one. Gail's done one or two, I think she's done. So it just started because we all live in different zones for growing. So
yeah, yeah, that's right. I did.
So I'll be doing more as
I have some more
things come in, right? So
I could do some more zucchini bread recipes. I mean, zucchini in general. Well, no, let's not.
Go make those biscuits.
Squash recipe.
Go make those biscuits.
I actually harvested a butternut squash, and I have a spaghetti squash that's almost about ready to be picked.
Awesome, Gail.
I've never made it before, but I'm going to try it kind of. My first recipe, I'm just going to do like a spaghetti kind of thing. And then, I don't know, I'll try something else. I don't know.
You know, my phone, I think it has, I don't even know my password. It updated and it threw me out of all my apps that I go into. And I have to sign into everything again. And I don't remember half my passwords.
You want me to do one of my shout outs?
Yes, please.
That. I wanted to shout out, I looked at my comment section and picked some shout outs from my comment section from Brooke and Hearts Ministry channel. So I wanted to shout out Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals. She has a little over 2,000 subscribers. She does ASMR nature type videos and over in Australia, and she has some past cooking. She does lives 2 or 3 days a week, and she's a really super sweet lady, and I think you would definitely like Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals. So if we have a moderator in here, if you will put up the link for Ariella, that'd be awesome. So I'm
gonna post the link to the book. Amazon has it for $12.99.
Oh, not bad.
No, it's a reasonable price. So I'm gonna post it in the chat. So just give me 1 second because I'm gonna have to go back over to my page, and do it.
And if you guys have the link for Dawn Yarndall, if y'all would put that up in the chat so she could have a few new friends from this community. Since she doesn't come in very often, she is a crocheting channel. She does a lot of lives, really fun, upbeat lives, really cool.
And guys, I don't get any kickback if you purchase this book. I'm just an influencer, and Tammy bought it. She sent me a picture, and I shared it with the publisher, and they just thought it was like the coolest thing that, I made a recipe and I shared it, and somebody purchased it, and to me, that's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
Here, okay, so she's in our chat right now, and I'm gonna give this person a shout out. It is Kristen over at Bella Whisper Farm. We became connected, I don't know, maybe a month ago now. And she's a sweet young lady, and we do hope to get her on here. So Kristen, if you're still out there, go check out Bella Whisper Farm. Her name is Kristen. She does homesteading, farming, and she takes some really pretty nature walks. And I love where she's at, and she films like little waterfalls and creeks and stuff. So it's really
I love that. I love that kind of stuff. I love doing that kind of stuff and watching that kind of stuff. Right up my alley. Sorry, guys.
No, it's not letting me.
Too early
to post. There's too many things. So go up to Amazon.
I have another shout out from my comment section. The channel name is Rushing Wind Mountain.
Yes.
And she is at 3,400 friends on her channel. She is also an ASMR channel with nature, where they show the pretty nature, and then they put it to beautiful, soothing music. So
Yep.
Ariella does that also. Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain.
You're welcome, Kristen.
Moderator, if you could put up the link for Rushing Wind Mountain, and I'm gonna let you do one. I'm gonna put these couple of links in real quick.
I truly don't have a lot, guys, and this is the one I'm gonna talk about, and that I couldn't go on anymore today. So I came across this channel through a chat, and I wrote it down, and it's called Fallen Arkansas Veterans. Okay. So I've gone up, and I went up today just to get to know more about him and what he does. And he wants to make clear that he is not a veteran, but he has had it placed on his heart that he needs to honor the veterans of Arkansas in many different ways. Okay. Whatever it is. So that is what his channel is about. He's at 531 subs because I subbed to him today. However, on April 1st, 24, he made a video and he got diagnosed with a very progressive cancer. And like I could see night and day the difference between, one video that he did to currently a month ago. He's not expected to live. The doctors give him maybe 6 months, maybe a year, but it's always in God's hands. And so they can predict and say whatever. Anyhow, he did go, if he could, he was going to an Arkansas meetup. He believes the video that he watched or that he filmed on the 1st was probably going to be his last video that he'll ever make. He will be, hopefully when he passes away, he will have one more video out of his. I know this is kind of weird, you guys, and I'm sorry, but I was very sad to watch this video because he just seemed like a really nice guy who was trying to honor our veterans, in any way that he possibly could. And yeah. So if it's on your heart to say a prayer for this man, his name is Charles, or even just go over to his channel and show him some love. And that is Fallen Arkansas Veterans. And just show him some love. Keep him in your prayers if you're the praying person. He does have a GoFundMe. Yes, thank you, Jamie. Because he's not going to have a lot of money to pay for funeral arrangements. And
I think he needs it for treatments.
Yeah. And so for his children, it's to help his children out when that time has come. But it will be when he passes. In that last video, aside from this one post of his funeral and everything, the channel will be taken down. So so if it's on your heart, you can go sub to him, show him some love, and let him know, and pray for him, because God is the great physician and he can do wonders, and miracles still happen to this day. We may not see them in the way that we've read about it in the Bible, but God still performs those miracles. And so those are the only ones I truly have, because I had to just really stop on that one today and just take a step back from life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. Yeah, it was really sad. Blackberry Rock Homestead, welcome in.
Yeah, they did a fundraiser. Rebecca Touched by Yarn made some scrubbies, and she was selling those at the meetup as a fundraiser for Charles Fallen Arkansas Veterans Treatments.
Yeah.
He was at the 10 Killer meetup.
Yes.
Saw him in the videos of that.
Yeah.
I have another shout out for Lisa Knits. This is a crochet and knitting channel. She has 1,460 friends on her channel. She is over in Australia.
What's her last name?
Lisa Knits, Knits, Lisa Knits.
Gotcha.
And then I have one more shout out for our treasured home, Nancy. She has 1,260 friends on her channel. She's over in Ohio, and she lives with her daughter, her granddaughter, and kids. Anastasia is her granddaughter. She does gardening, cooking, and lots of lives. Super sweet lady. I think she used to be a paramedic, maybe.
Okay.
Something like that. I'm
nice.
Be totally wrong, but I'll try to put these last two links in the chat if anybody wants to go over and check them out.
Yep. Rebecca says she's still wanting to help Charles by having a fundraiser for him for the rest of the scrubbies that I have. Rebecca, I think that's a great thing. I truly, honestly do. I don't know how can we help with that? Do you want to? How much are they? Do you want to email me and we can put it out there? And then we can put them. Do you want to put your email in the chat? And if anybody's interested, okay, let's stop. Time out, Tina. My brain's working faster than I think. Rebecca, is there any way that you could tell us your price and give us your email here, and I'll put it up here, and we will share it out. So if anybody wants to purchase to help go towards Charles, then they can contact you directly. Would that be okay with you, Rebecca? Christy says she was a private investigator at one time, she believes.
Private investigator. Okay. Yeah. I knew there was some kind of title there. I couldn't remember what it was.
Did you mute yourself?
Yeah. I was going to get you a visual.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine.
I do that when I get up. That's just.
You know what? I didn't even think about it when I got up. Sorry, everybody.
I do that when I get up. So, anyway, we're not going there. But okay, so this is what they look like.
Hold on a second.
They have like a scrubby material.
Oh, yeah, I saw those.
Yeah.
So Rebecca's thinking of going live this week to let people put money into my PayPal, and then I will send them that money to Charles.
Yeah.
So how much are the scrubbies, just in case somebody here, it doesn't make it to your live? How much are they, Rebecca? They're cute. I used to have some of those. My mom used to make them. Awesome.
Usually the two colors, and the material's kind of scratchy. So
yes, it's a good exfoliator.
Yeah.
Yep.
Had a whole box of every color you can imagine.
Well, keep us, Rebecca, keep us informed when you do that live. So then that way
we can share it out.
For being here. Have a great day.
Or whatever. Bye.
I appreciate you being here.
For coming in. I wanted to mention, I got a new sticker new channel sticker that I'm going to make for my other channel, because I got the one designed by Critter Creek. So I have the old stickers, and I wanted to offer to you guys, if you could put up my email address.
I will.
If you'd like a channel sticker from Gail Southern Living, my other channel, that I have stamps and I can mail some to you. So I want to anybody who doesn't have a channel sticker or whatever, just send me an email, and I will get one of those out to you, because I'm going to get the new design that has Curly Sue on it. I'm going to get that done. So I wanted to
I still have not reached out to him. You can reach out to him for me.
What?
Yeah.
What? Bring up Luann's comment. I want to see.
I'm going back over, because there were a couple of things. I first want to address this, okay? You guys can all read. Rebecca says she doesn't ask. It's basically a donation, whatever you can afford. And then she will send that money over and then mail you your scrubbies. Okay. So there's not a set price. So, and then prayers are needed for a local family who lost their whole family due to a house explosion.
Mom, dad, and 2 sons.
Only one left. They owned a restaurant here. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine being the surviving member of that
So
family?
the mom and dad and the two boys perished in that explosion.
Is it one of the kids that survived? Maybe they were spending the night at someone's house or something.
I don't know. That's a good point. Also, guys, when you we'll be praying, when you email Rebecca, make sure you send it as a friend or family. If you don't, then it will get charged and it will put you into a completely different. They'll take money out of it. That's the problem. Rebecca, can you please give me your?
I would check
PayPal link?
check her community tab and see if she has a PayPal link, or check one of her videos. People put it on their about page, they put it on their community tab, and some people put it in their videos. Those are the three places you can look for a person's PayPal link, because those are the three places where I put it for the ministry. So I'm guessing she's probably used one of those.
And you can still put it here in the comments and I'll pull it up for people to write. Hey, Jamie, welcome in. Yes, friend or family and PayPal.
Hi, Simply Jan Homestead. Welcome in.
Okay, there is your answer. The PayPal link is on her about page.
There you go.
So, all right, that was a little heavy there.
Yes.
I can't explain it, but my soul, my spirit gets moved. That.
Yeah, that one's very touching story.
Yeah. So we'll be praying. Thank you for sharing. If you're the praying person, please pray for the family who lost their home and the parish of the mom and the boys and the father and only one sibling left.
Woo! Wow, that's
heavy. That's sad. That's just the tragedy.
Terribly sad story. Yeah, I got a kind of not nice comment on one of my videos today. You know, my homeless shelter video.
So I was kind of going through the thread of messages that I was getting about that, but I didn't go up and look about that. What happened?
Well, technically what they said was true. Let me read the comment. It was true, technically, but it did not need to be said. Okay. So let me go to I left the comment, because if I took the comment away, I wouldn't be able to.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to share it with others.
So guys, everything about Rebecca, all information is on her about page, email, PayPal. Make sure if you send money, you send it as a friend.
The comment
Thanks, Rebecca.
says, can I ask why you make videos of giving things away? Why you can't do it without others knowing you give back? Are you doing it to satisfy your ego? Try giving things without knowing. It's much better option. Now, technically, that's true. God doesn't want you to boast on yourself. But when you're asking for help for others, you're not boasting on yourself. You're not doing it for ego. The reason I post videos showing me giving the things away is to show the integrity of the ministry, to show you guys what we do and what we're going to continue to do. You see, you could not hear their conversations. You could just see them there getting
Did you respond? Did you respond to the person with that message?
I put a heart on it and left it right there where it is. Okay. 2 other people have gone and reported them. I did not report them. I did not block them, because what they said was true. It was not nice.
Right.
It was true, because you're not supposed to boast on yourself. What they said was true. However, this channel is just for ministry. So what I did was, if they had said something else, I might have blocked them. I might have reported them or whatever. But because what they said was true, I left it alone and hearted it. That way,
because Scripture speaks of doing things and you don't. So,
but when you're asking for help, you're not doing it with ego. When you're asking for help, you're humbling yourself lower than God. You're humbling yourself and you're asking for help. We pray for the ministry, and I do not ask for money. I do fundraisers if God is leading you to give money to the ministry, do it. If he's not, I don't ask my friends. Ask Tina. Do I walk around asking my friends for money for the ministry?
She's never once asked me for a penny for the ministry.
When they want to, they will. If God's not leading them, I don't want the donation.
Right. You know what? Brooke? This is what you need to do. You need to scroll by it. If you're new to social media, there's going to be haters out there. You're going to get negative comments. You can delete it or just scroll past it. Don't let them take away the good that you're doing.
I decide upon each comment how I'm going to handle it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of social media accounts with a big following, at least on Facebook, and I've gotten nasty messages. I'm like, okay, be blessed. You know,
yeah, you get a lot.
If somebody has to be negative to you, then it's really more about them. Because remember, social media is truly fake. Let's get real here. And I've learned that because somebody just recently said that, Holly at 50 Acre Homestead, and she's right. Anybody can hide behind their keyboard or their telephone and be rude and mean to people. But let's get real. Gail and I do lives. What you see is what you get. There's no difference in us.
I'm not perfect.
You know what I mean?
My phone dies. I stutter. I say things over. I post the same picture twice. I post double the same clip in the video. I make boo-boos all the time. I miss things. My friends text me and say, and I want them to, and tell me if I've jacked up my hashtag. You know what I mean? They tell me. I think Tina's done that. Heather's done that. We've done things like that to Heather. I mean, we all make mistakes, and your friends will point them out and help you out.
Yeah. I had some guy post a comment on my YouTube channel, and he was like, "Your videos are terrible. I can help you." I'm like, really? Like, get out of here. And I've had to block this guy several times because he wants me to, hire him. I
get a lot of those like that.
And I hope that answers your question. You will, I don't want to say get used to it.
I do block because I find them very annoying.
So here's, I posted a picture of my, a short of my Chihuahua, my little Chihuahua, Jack. It's good. And he's an old dog, but whenever he gets up on the couch, he has his blanket and he literally does this. And he lifts the blanket up like this to get himself just positioned underneath of it so he can get all tucked in and curled up. It was the cutest thing that I got over 2,500 views. The comment was, "Why don't you help poor Jack?" I'm like, good question. Maybe because he needs to have that mental exercise because he's an old dog, right? And it's good for him.
He was doing it. It was like a cozy thing. He was hiding. He was playing, or he was hiding, or he was staying warm.
Yeah.
Whatever he did, he was doing it on his own.
The bottom line is this: somebody is always going to find fault with something that you do when you are doing right. Don't let them take your joy from you. They're not worth it. Just pray for that person.
Yeah. You see, I tried to handle that comment like a Christian. I put a heart on it. I left it there. I did tell a couple of people about it. That was my little bit of venting.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're new, then yes, I can see why you would be bothered by it, because when you're new, you're like, whoa, it takes you off guard. Yeah. Because you can engage. I'm going to tell you something. So
yeah, that's a good
for
one.
those of you who don't know, I still run my business. I just don't have a brick and mortar, but I do it once a month. And I was fairly new in my community with my business, my brick and mortar, and you'd have to know my area and whatever. And somebody had posted about my business in a very positive manner, that I was new and to come support me. And there was one comment, and I knew who this person was. Not know her personally, but I knew of her because she had a pie business in the area who charged like $35 to $40 for a pie, which I would never pay. My pies weren't that much. And so she just totally knocked my business down with not even meeting me, not even coming in and talking to me. And I was really hurt and I was really angry. Oh, good, Jen. And my husband's like, don't respond. Let your customers do your talking for you. And sure enough, I had more support and them bashing the person who was negative about me. And then I let my husband handle it because he's better with the words. Because, you know, women, we get really emotional about all this stuff. And men just have a demeanor about them on how they can handle certain things.
My husband went to that comment and reported it. And one of the friends on texting this morning that heard about it, I think it might have been Robin, also went and reported it. But I didn't personally report it. I didn't do anything. I just hit a heart so the comment would go bye-bye out of my studio, but it's still there so people can see it.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah.
So Gail and I have been, so it kind of got put on my heart, and I think Gail's heart too. Gail used to have a couponing channel. And so this kind of is we decided to incorporate some of the stuff into that using, I'm sorry, I'm making you hungry. I lost my train of thought because I went to food and pie. So basically we are trying to help you navigate the grocery store. What kind of pie? Right now, fresh strawberry pie with extra whipped cream is all I can talk about right now, because that's what I want.
Pie in general, just pie. Any kind of pie sounds really good.
I like my pies to be simple.
And I'm being a good girl.
So I think it's on my list to do this weekend. So anyhow, we're going to try and help you navigate the grocery stores. And I went up and I really did some detailed shopping today online, and I'm going to share with you, and I only have 5 items, but I'm going to share with you the best items right now to go purchase in your grocery stores, if you have these grocery stores in your area, and where you're going to save the most money at. While Gail is going to talk to you about couponing and other ways to save money. Because guys, how many of you are tired of going to the grocery store and walking out with one bag and it's almost like $100? Anybody there? Anybody? Raise a hand up, put the hand gesture up, thumbs up, whatever it is.
Or put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, we can work on canning and all that stuff, which is good because it is less that we have to buy at the store, but attaining sustainability is not, I mean, it takes a while to grow that. Not everybody is off from buying. You still have to go to the store for specific things. Look at all those hands going up and number 1 showing up. I'm telling you, don't get me started on that, because I'm not going down that political road either. But it is Memorial Day weekend. You guys have plans coming up? Anybody? I'm planning on going thrifting and hitting the used bookstores this weekend. That's what hubby and I have planned.
If you call out a company while you're doing this that actually does a coupon,
okay,
I will intercede right after that and let
absolutely.
So I can put
here's the 5 items, and this is specifically right now for your pantry, for your freezer, for the weekend. Okay. And this is what I thought, because it is Memorial Day weekend and this is a very American traditional thing. Okay. Thanks, Jan. So right now I am out looking at strawberries, watermelon, hamburger bun, zucchinis, corn, and ground beef. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 6 items. I lied. About 6 items. Okay. And I checked 1, 2, 3, 4 stores in my area. And did a price comparison of each thing. I went up online and checked all the prices. So my very first grocery store, hopefully you have this in your area. It's Aldi. Okay. I don't know if they take coupons, Gail, though, to be honest. I don't think that they do.
Maybe
I've never seen anybody use coupons.
There's a lot of off brands there.
Yeah.
They have one in Abilene, not here in my little town, but they do have one in Abilene.
So I priced out a 1 pound container of strawberries. They're $1.69 on sale this week for 1 pound at Aldi. Their watermelon, for one watermelon, it's a seedless watermelon. They're priced at $4.95 this week. Their hamburger buns, which is a count of 8, is $1.09 a pack. Their zucchinis are $1.29 a pack. Now their corn is, for a 6-pack, is $1.99, but if you break that down, it's 33 cents each. An ear for a 6-pack of corn. Their ground beef is for a 5-pound roll, which is a 73/27, right? So the percent fat wise is 27, is $2.39 a pound times 5 pounds, which is going to total you $11.95 for that roll of ground beef. Then do you have a Harris Teeter out there or anything? Do you have a Giant Superstore? But you have coupons, right? Do you have a Walmart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Walmart take coupons, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So let's hypothetically put this, because you may not have the same grocery store. So at Harris Teeter, I went up to my Harris Teeter ad, which I think that I want to say they're maybe part of the Kroger family. That's what I'm thinking. So on Friday only, you can coupon if you have a Harris Teeter, maybe even a Kroger. I'll double check on that. But they have 4 times the point fuels this Friday if you go in. So you might want to clip that coupon. So that would be really good. So I went in and priced all those same products there and at Giant and at Walmart. Do you guys want to know? Oh, you're getting Albertsons. So Albertsons is a Kroger family. That I know for a fact, because when I lived in California, I used Ralph's as a Kroger. Kroger bought Albertsons and Ralph's, if I'm not mistaken. So, pardon me. So at Harris Teeter, their watermelons were $3.99, and those were seedless. Their beef, which is a 5-pound 73, just like at Aldi, was $12.99 for that 5-pound beef. Their zucchini was $1.02 a piece, and their corn was 33 cents. So between Aldi and Harris Teeter, Aldi for me personally is a little further away, and Harris Teeter isn't that far. So I'll get to the total. So anyhow, Gail, if you had a coupon for any one of these items, tell me, how would you go and apply it? Like, what would you do? Good day, Rob. Good to see you.
Yeah, I think a lot of those items you picked are fresh items like produce and meat, which commonly they don't have coupons on those for the way I'm doing it. But normally you would match up said product with said, if you match up the coupon with this, a lot of the coupons I get are free items. Like probably 1 in 5 coupons I get are free. So you could save. I go through stages of couponing and not couponing, but I did start ordering coupons again, and I took a $1 off coupon of a Purina product over to Tractor Supply, who does take coupons. Sometimes I went almost a whole year without buying cat food.
But so Gail just told me something. Tractor Supply takes coupons. I did not know that, guy. So there's something new that I learned today.
Food, dog food, your Stanley alfalfa cubes that you use for horses. You can also feed or pellets. You can also feed the chickens. if you save the UPC, mail them a letter giving their product a compliment, they will send you a coupon for a free bag of Stan Lee pellets for your animals.
Nice. And I actually called up a coffee company once, and they sent me coupons and coffee because they stopped carrying it. So I was really thankful to that. Hey, Maritza, welcome in. We are talking about navigating the grocery stores this week. And I did. I was gonna go through the canned goods. So a lot of times, you find cereal, right? 4 for $12. And so General Mills usually has coupons for what? Maybe like $1.50 off if you buy 3 boxes or something like that. And I remember from my couponing days, that's what it would be. And some stores, only on certain days could you take that in, and they would double that coupon up to no more than, say, $3 or $2. It depends. So the thing is, like Gail and I are trying to do, starting back couponing, but trying to match up the coupons with the sale ads before they expire. Mm-hmm. So most grocery store ads start on Wednesdays here in my area. So I know I can go up online and get a preview of what's coming up on sale. And my allergies are bad.
Mine too. I'm just sitting here scratching my eye.
Mine too.
Same thing.
Yeah. So we're able to go up and see, what's coming up on sale. And then, yes, Albertsons does take coupons. Absolutely. I know that.
This week, I grouped all the coupons into sections. So this week's coupons, I did type them up while you were talking, and I will throw that out in the chat here in a second.
Did you link them?
I didn't link them yet.
Okay.
But if you go back to this live on my description box, I will link these right here. But I'm going to call them out. Then I'm going to put it up. Okay, so Rhodes rolls. If you buy those Rhodes rolls in the frozen section, if you purchase that item, they do very commonly send 3 coupons.
Yeah.
By just going to www.rhodes.com, rhodesrolls.com, and fill out that comment section and with your address and send that out, and they will mail it to your house. Now, I'm not much for frozen items like this.
Me neither.
But in case you are, okay, in case you're one of those that is, okay, there's some people that are or not. D. Waffle Baker's pancakes. If you got some grandkids and you do use frozen items, some people do. D. Waffle Baker's pancakes will send you coupons for free pancakes. Now these next 2 are both Nestle products, so you kind of have to send them 1 month and then wait till the next month because they're both Nestle.
Right.
DiGiorno Pizza and Hot Pockets are both Nestle products. They do very commonly send free coupons for DiGiorno. Sometimes they'll be for $1, $2, or $3 off. Hot Pockets usually about $1 off if you use those for your husband's lunch or something.
And I'm just going to throw in there, I have a video where I made my own homemade Hot Pockets, which are very easy to do. Ooh. And go check it out, guys. I'm not kidding you.
No, I'm not eating any of this. No. This stuff right here,
right,
I'm not eating any of this.
Right.
This is just for you people who are. Number 5, Blue Bunny ice cream. They will send you about 6 coupons twice a year. So that's an average of 1 per month. They will send you out $1 coupons. So if you're a Blue Bunny ice cream person, they do send that. And we're going to dedicate this next coupon to Joe at Grow Big TV. Mrs. T Pierogies will send you coupons for $1 off and sometimes free coupons for those frozen pierogies. So those are 6 companies in the frozen department. And I've typed this out so you could write, if you're somebody who wants to order some of these coupons, I typed out these right here. there. So you can go and write those down and go by and send them some emails if you want to get some free coupons and some for $1 up to $3 off.
That is awesome, Gail. Thank you for doing that. And I also want to just add to what Gail said too. Not everybody cooks. Or I shouldn't say that. You cook because you have to. It may not be a passion that you like to do, but the coupons are very helpful for one. And I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, I don't buy this, I don't buy that. Sometimes it's nice just to have those convenient foods in your freezer for whatever the reason may be. I'm not going to sit there and judge anybody because they have them. I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you. However, one of the things I have started doing is going down those freezer aisles and going, first of all, I like to cook and I like to bake. So that's a plus for me. What of the processed foods in the freezer can I do in a healthier version? Because I know what I'm putting in it. That's not that I can bake or cook, wrap it up really good, freeze it, and then put it in my freezer for future meals or for my husband or my son to grab if I'm not around. That's the one thing that I've noticed. And I keep telling myself, Joe at Grow Big TV, he made a comment about coffee creamer. And I made pumpkin spice coffee creamer this past fall. There's a lot of recipes out there, guys. And I'm going to tell you, I really need to stop drinking coffee creamer and do my own little cinnamon in it and my own, just half and half, and I'll be a happy camper, right? So, yeah. And you can can the homemade chili if you don't know how. I can a chili base every year. And that's just the base with the tomatoes and the seasoning. So when I want to make chili, I just dump everything in.
I think I know what Joe was asking. The name of the coffee creamer company that sends out the free coupons is International Delight Coffee Creamer.
Yeah.
So if you are a creamer person, go to that was like, okay, now I'm being good right now. I'm not doing that. Okay. But if you're not being good and you can be bad, unlike me, go to www.internationaldelight.com and they will complimentally send you the free coupons. And those things are worth like $5 or $6.
I know.
Coffee creamer, awesome. the dairy coffee creamer. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And not just that, but
my favorite. The coffee creamer was my favorite coupon of all.
Yeah. Do you guys ever utilize the coupons that print out at the register at the end of your purchase? There's always to come back and always a coupon to save, money on. Utilize those too. Yeah. Joe says it's one of the best coupons ever.
It is. Yeah. He was listening to my Coupon Gale channel while I had it. And there's a couple of times I would send him my extra pierogies coupons. I did that a few times. I send him my extra pierogies coupons.
What are you guys talking about? What is this? Tripe? What is that?
Tripe is cow stomach, I think.
I don't know. If I can't pronounce it, then I'm not eating it.
Tripe. I believe it's cow stomach, I think. I don't know.
So Blackberry Rock Homestead, she was saying she goes down the canned food aisle and looks to see, and then she'll can it. If I'm not, no, thank you. It's a cow stomach. I don't do that. Nope.
Laundry. I should be doing laundry. I have a load in the dryer, so I'm going to go. I have 2 loads of laundry to fold when
That's
I get
awesome.
done today.
Yeah.
What we're having for dinner. I don't have any.
Neither do I. I didn't put any. You know why? Because our church group tonight, we're not meeting at our church group tonight. So I many times I went to go pull something out and I got distracted. So let me go back to my list. So, and I'll keep this really short, guys. So between Aldi, Harris Teeter, Giant, and Walmart, who do you think had the better deals on those 6 things that I talked to you about?
Aldi.
Just let me know 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comment section. Okay, but why? Guys, why?
Why? I don't know.
Well, I know, Chris. I'm gonna put a chicken scratch to see. Christy was like her dad ate pig's brains once.
Yeah, I do like pig skins. You know, the pork rinds.
Nope.
I do like those. Those are good.
I know. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Pig brains. I mean,
hi, Indiana Backyard Gardener. I don't know if we said hi, but if we didn't, hello.
Yeah, silently I did.
Walmart's a little persnickety about coupons sometimes.
They are.
United will, if it doesn't scan, they will just hand key it. No big deal. And Tractor Supply, if it doesn't scan, they'll hand key it. But for some reason, Walmart, if it won't scan, they won't take it. I mean, and that's only in this stupid town. If I go over to Abilene Walmart, no problem. If it don't work, they'll hand key it like the other stores. I don't know why. This is the thing. If you look on the back of the coupons, they get a handling fee. Not only do they get the price of it, they get like a handling fee. If you look on the back, it shows you how much they get for handling that.
Right.
They get a processing fee for that. See? They get extra money. So I don't know why they're being persnickety. It's money like anything else. It's like having a dollar, an actual dollar.
Right. So I compared it Aldi, Harris Teeter, Giant, and Walmart. Those are the 4 major. I didn't even check Wegmans, but those are the main grocery stores in my area that I can go to. I could go to Wegmans. I didn't even think to check there, but Wegmans is really more of an East Coast thing over here. They're not anywhere else. So let me tell you, for a pound of strawberries, 1 watermelon, 1 package of hamburger buns, 1 zucchini, and 6 ears of corn, and 1 5-pound beef roll at Aldi came to $22.96. That's a good price, because you could literally break that down and feed 4 people for pennies, right? 4 to 5 people. Mm-hmm. At Harris Teeter, for those same for those same people, same products at Harris Teeter in my area, $21.97. That beats Aldi. But not much. So if I wanted those areas, those items, I would just go to my Harris Teeter because it's closer to me than spending the extra gas to go out to Aldi. Does that make sense? Because in the end, you're going to spend up more money using gas. Giant. Now, here's the problem I had with Giant. Did not have a 5-pound ground beef at the $73.27. They had a 3-pound at $80.20 for $10.99. But they were ridiculous. So for those items and 3 pounds of beef, it was $24.06. Walmart, for those same items, okay, for those same items at Walmart, they were the most expensive, coming in at $27.78. Whoa. That is a $4.82 difference between Aldi. It is a $5.81 difference between Harris Teeter and Walmart. So they were even, Walmart has become extremely expensive. If you don't watch your ads, if you don't watch the grocery stores, and I know Walmart may be the only option for some people, and that's okay. But I am doing less shopping at Walmart now than I used to do. I do go there for certain things because they are less expensive on some toiletry items. Okay, I will admit that. Yeah. But food-wise, they're not, guys. They're so expensive anymore. And yep. So, Adrian, just because you came in here, I was shopping for, I think you heard me, the 6 items: strawberries, watermelon, hamburger bun, zucchini, ground beef, and and corn. And if you don't have a Harris Teeter and you have an Aldi, then Aldi, there's only a couple change. You know, what was it? $21.97 to $22.96. Just a little difference, not big.
Yeah.
So, but Walmart was the most expensive out of all the grocery stores here.
Yeah. Wow.
Can you imagine?
That's crazy. That's where we do the most of our shopping. Now, United's a little higher, but they do have sales ads that has really good things on sale that are cheaper than Walmart when they're on sale. So if you get that sales item, and I really need to go back to doing this, going by and getting those sales items to see if anything I was going to get at Walmart higher, I could get cheaper over here.
Right.
Or maybe move some items around because they're on sale. That's what I do for ministry. If I go to Dollar Tree and they have a basket of wipes for $1 each, I'll grab the whole thing.
Yeah. And
Heather, it's on sale, and I pulled it out and I used one to see if it was still wet, and it was fine. It was expired technically, but it still worked just fine. So
that's awesome. Yeah. And we have an Aldi in further east of here, which I don't like to go into. It's just too congested for me anymore. Lidl, if you have a Lidl. And then we have a Walmart in Town and Country, but Indiana said, yeah, I was thinking, you know, and who's to say that depending on the state that you live in or say the store you go to demographic wise, right? Prices can change.
Yeah, they can.
Because I can tell you the Aldi that I go to is probably more expensive than the Aldi further up the road because of where it's located.
Where Joe lives, Walmart prices are probably the cheapest there.
Up in New Jersey?
Oh, yeah.
Well, New Jersey is crazy anyhow with the tax rate and everything.
Well, I mean, I lived in Rhode Island and things were expensive there.
Yeah.
Things are really expensive.
Yeah. So I think so the lesson today that we hope will come across is check your prices before you go to the store. And you guys, I'm a creature of habit. Sometimes no food tax. That's great.
Walmart is second. Okay. You do have a cheap store there. I remember when I lived in Rhode Island, I used to go to Job Lot and buy stuff.
Yeah. So we're just trying to encourage to maybe help people save some extra money because we all know it's very difficult right now for a lot of families. You know, everybody's feeling it.
Aldi, I didn't know.
Yeah, Dollar General. If you have some, you know what, Rebecca's, I don't even have any here. When I commute out to Pennsylvania, that's all I see are Dollar Generals.
There's a lot of Dollar Generals.
There's a lot of them in the rural communities in Pennsylvania. I'm rural, but I'm not in Pennsylvania. I'm in Virginia. And sometimes, you know what? Walgreens has a really good deal, like on their laundry detergent, but I only use a certain kind.
That's one of the places I miss is Walgreens. I used to go there.
But their prices have gone really high. Do you know why?
But I only bought sales items there.
Me too. Well, I have to, because we have septic here, you have to watch what you put in, you know, to the septic. We can only use like Angel Soft toilet paper. We can't use anything else because that's what the septic guy told me because it dissolves faster than so. Yeah. And, you know, so just, you know, I don't want to say, you know, just
don't assume Dollar Tree is always the less either, because if you're looking at a package of wipes,
yes.
At Dollar Tree, they're $1.25. At Walmart, they're 97 cents.
And for how many? Normally Dollar Tree has less wipes in it than say Walmart. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's the same amount of product. I think it's the same, but you're paying 26 more cents for that. And at Walmart, your cheapest deodorant is $1.50, where at Family Dollar or Dollar General, it's like $1.19.
So Christy, I
So
know
not always on deodorant are they, because I shop deodorant for ministry.
right.
I try to find the cheapest price I can. So
I know. So I didn't hear that. I knew they were closing stores. I did not know that they were closing or going out of business, because Walgreens bought out Rite Aid out here, and they shut down the Rite Aid where I live. Yeah, exactly. Because when you look, let me stick with one thing. Heather, you got ahead of me this time. Um, what was I saying? Oh, the Walgreens. I have not heard that. I mean, I know that they're closing stores, especially up in Northern California, like up in San Francisco, because the theft and that's why they've raised their prices, because of all the theft that has gone on, and there's no consequences for it anymore. You can just walk in and take stuff, and the employees do nothing because they can't, because whatever. Anyhow, yeah. So I think it's about them closing some of the stores in certain areas, and I think it's up in San Francisco area, because that area has it's gotten out of control. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So yeah, they shut the Rite Aid here too. And I liked Rite Aid. They had really good Rite Aid used to be called Thrifties. If anybody is my age from California, it was Thrifty. Thrifty had the best ice cream. And they had an ice cream counter. The old drugstores, you could go in and get ice cream.
yeah, we had some, like a soda, like an old-fashioned soda fountain thing. We used to have one in our neighborhood, and my parents would actually let us walk down there and get an ice cream or a root beer float or some kind of fountain drink.
Yeah.
And once in a while.
So, yeah, Christy says it's supposed to be slow closing from what she read. And it's just like, the dollar. I mean, guys, if Dollar Tree and Dollar General stores are closing, the economy is bad, because people in rural areas depend on Dollar General. A lot of them, if there's no major stores around.
Mm-hmm.
I know once you get into Pennsylvania, Gettysburg, it's Walmart. Further up, there's no major grocery stores for the next few towns over. Yeah, I mean, 10 miles isn't that far to drive, but that would be your closest. Walmart would be in Gettysburg. And we've been into that Gettysburg, and the prices there are cheaper on items than the Walmart that I go to here. So I think it's really expensive.
Yeah, Dollar Tree's been raising their prices too.
Yeah, because the cost of goods are even more expensive now at a wholesale price, and I know that firsthand. So when your cost is more, you have to up and pass it to the consumer.
Yep. I haven't seen a sales ad for a while. I think our United still puts one out.
See, yeah, it's just a shame. It's just a shame. And Gail and I just want to try and help and have these open conversations about shopping, saving money, couponing, getting back to couponing again if need. I mean, every penny helps, right? There's no shame in that too.
Yeah, resources. Crazy Coupon Lady with a K.
Yes.
If you go on there, it'll list all the coupons that will let you order coupons from them.
Yes.
It will list all that on Crazy Coupon Lady, and that will be who will send you a coupon in the mail. So if you go on there, dig around their website for a while, it'll tell you all of the current companies that are sending out coupons.
Yep. And also, couponing is a very seasonal thing as well, friends, just so you know. And that, because when I used to coupon all the time, I told Gail this, I used to have the guy from our church, not this church, it was my other church before we moved. He used to deliver the paper. And so on Sundays, he had a trunk full of Sunday papers. Well, guess what was in Sunday papers? all the coupons. So I could take as many papers as I wanted, and I would cut out multiple coupons. Come July, and especially back to school, you are going to find the best coupons for toiletry items, toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, shampoos, razors, and everything like that. And that's when you need to look for those sales, because back to school, going to college, you're going to save money. It's very seasonal. Couponing is very seasonal.
If you go to www.johnsonandjohnson.com, they will send you a whole pack of Johnson & Johnson product coupons, a whole packet of them. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, toothbrushes and I don't know, whatever Johnson & Johnson carries, you can go on there and I'll send you a whole bunch of coupons.
Right. Hey, Brooke, it was nice to meet you. Let Gail and I know. Yeah. We'll chat soon. We'll get to know each other a little bit more here. Thanks for coming. Be blessed and have a good day.
Bye, Brooke.
So yeah, so that's really what we're just trying to do, just trying to be helpful.
So because you weren't around when I was doing my coupon channel. So I'm gonna make a little point here since you haven't heard it yet. So the difference between your Sunday coupons you get in the ad, they still put those in. The difference between those and the ones you get that you order online that come to your house that I'm talking about. The big difference in this one and this one is that the ones you get in the mail online that get delivered to your house have a longer expiration date.
That's a great thing to know.
Those that you're talking about, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month. These coupons are literally 3 months to a year, and some are indefinite.
That's awesome.
So that's why these coupons are valuable. All it takes for you is time. It doesn't cost you a cent to go online. You're sitting there, hubby's playing a video game. You sit there and order 3 or 4. Make you up a list of these coupons I'm talking about. Hey, the Coupon Gail channel is still out there. You could still go on and look at the companies. All the companies are the same. Most of the same companies are still sending stuff out. And I'll be giving you about 5 per week. Today I gave you 6 because I added Mrs. T pierogies on when I saw Joe in the chat. It reminded me of pierogies. And I was like, well, that's a frozen item.
See, and I thought maybe he was saying something because I was talking about the pot pies. I thought he was like, hey, make pierogies. And I was like, okay,
I never even tried pierogies.
Oh, they're so good.
Until I was going down the frozen aisle and I was in my couponing thing and I came across it and I was like, I wonder what this is. So I sent them a comment or whatever. They sent me free coupons. That was the first time I ever got to try a pierogi.
Awesome. I want to go back to what Christy said. Christy, I don't have kids either, but guess what? If you're able to buy those extra things, they're always welcomed in the shelters. Toothbrushes, toothpaste, church collects them, food banks collect them. Gail could use them. You know what I'm saying? So there's always a use. Even if you don't have to buy but there's always somewhere you can donate those to. Just so you know.
I don't have kids in school, but I get super excited when Dollar Tree and Walmart and all the stores have the school supplies on sale.
Me too. It's notebook time.
I go and I bought 2 whole cases of spiral notebooks for $3 for $1 last year. Guess what? I still have some, and we're almost at August, which is they usually put them out in July or August, I think. I use those for the ministry all year. And also anytime I needed a spiral, because if you don't know me very well, I literally have a spiral. I have about 10 spirals at one time going, different subjects, because I write things down. I write it down.
Joe, do you ever get, I love theirs too. Joe, do you ever get to Lancaster at all? Go there and get your pierogies. They're the best ever. They're homemade, truly handed down recipe.
Ooh, I need to do that. I need to look up a homemade pierogies homemade pierogies.
I used to carry these in my shop, and they're absolutely delicious, and they have different flavors. So
yeah, I like school
yes.
supplies too.
So
I also
back
like
to Gail, I love back to school. I love I didn't buy anything last year. I haven't needed anything, right? But I think this year I may go get some more notebooks and some more pens. And Adrian,
I buy map colors for the ministry. I like to make up sets of like a coloring book, map colors, and a sharpener, and give those out to the women, to the homeless women.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of time on their hands, and they can sit there with an adult coloring book and color, So I like to do stuff like that. It's calming. I haven't been in the kick of doing it lately, but I do have my own adult coloring books and my own map pencils that I do use sometimes. I do that. Sometimes I do it in the car. I color in the car when we're on a trip.
Yeah. It could be an addiction, don't you think? Office supplies, back to school supplies. Let's get real. We all have this issue.
Yeah. But I do a back to school haul and show you guys what kinds of items I buy.
It goes to our point, right?
Yeah.
Buy it when it's on sale.
Buy it in bulk.
Stop if you're able, like set a budget, like, okay, I'm going to go spend this amount of money to get me through the year on notebooks or pencils and everything. Hey, Joe, let me know if you ever go to Lancaster. My hubby and I will meet you and your wife in that, and I will show you Amish country at its best. How's that sound, Joe? That would be fun. I know, right? Isn't that a bittersweet moment, Adrian? I mean, just like, yeah, like you have kids. And even because I taught for so many years too, I still went in and bought stuff because I could. I need it.
I started the couponing because I left my good paying job at the hospital doing medical coding and billing and went to a job as a paraprofessional that paid a lot less money. And I physically needed the money at the time. So I started the couponing out of necessity. And even when once the job got up in the higher pay, I still kept doing it. And of course, when I had not working anymore, I had plenty of time to do it. So, but I go through phases. I'll do it and I won't do it. It's part of that ADD thing.
Yeah, Joe, do it. And plus my husband's name is Joe. So,
Joe and Joe, you won't.
Yeah, you can't. I can't forget him. And you have my number, Joe, that I do know. So yeah, please do anytime. Honestly, Heather once had 8 kids. Lordy, honey. Yep, I understand. I get it. Probably the same as I had living here at one time too. So yeah, I get it. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. So I'm just sitting here going, yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah.
I had 2 kids
but yeah.
Now I'm down from 4 cats to 2 cats, but I am getting my new kitten on Friday. So I'm surprised.
I can't wait. Oh, you're going to have it on your live with you, right? Just all curled up right here.
I can't wait. You got to see, you got a picture.
Huh?
So we were looking at a gray and white kitty, but then I started talking to a lady. She's actually a follower of my channel, of my Gail Southern Living channel. And she mentioned she had some cats. She sent me a picture. And when I saw that she had a girl that was a calico, I'm like, I have to have the calico. I've always wanted one. I've had black cats. I've had black and white cats, orange and white kitties, ginger kitties, and I had a gray and white kitty, but I've never had a calico. So I was like, yes, I have to have a calico.
Hey, Gail, keep talking. We got a storm coming in really quick. I got to go get my dogs outside real quick.
Okay. All right. So anyway, new kitty. I can't wait. She did confirm that she's a girl, and I'm supposed to go pick her up on Friday. So let's see, Friday. I'll try to make a video or come up on a live and show you guys new kitty. But she's really cute, and of course I'll have to make some shorts of her. She'll be YouTube famous in no time flat. And climbing up everywhere she's not supposed to be, because that's what cats like to do. unfortunately. But I'm going to try to train her well, try to be a good structured mama and train her the right way. Patches, puzzles. Yeah, I have a couple of names I'm batting around, but I'm going to wait until I actually see her to decide. But those are good names, Patches and Puzzles, because of the patches of color. She's like white and she has some black on one eye and she has some orange on this eye. Yeah, she's got orange and black and yeah. Callie, yeah, Callie for Calico. Yeah, that would be cute. Callie. All good names, good names, good names. Yeah. So excited. I went back and forth. Should I get a new kitty? Should I not get a new kitty? And finally I was like, well, I'm not getting any younger. I don't want to just always be putting things off and afraid to do things. If we go through life afraid to do everything all the time, we're not going to get any joy out of life. So I decided just to go for it. I mean, I have plenty of love to give. I'm not going to forget Curly Sue, of course. I have her little spot back there. I actually have a little section of the garden I'm going to name Curly Sue Garden. I'm not going to officially get it ready until next year. I will have that started for next year's garden, but I've already picked out what section is going to be her little section of the garden. I noticed lots of other people doing sections of their garden named of pets that have passed and pets that had passed away in the past. So I thought I would do one little section, Curly Sue Garden, and I'm going to take a picture of her and laminate it, put it on the fence, or somehow I'm going to put a picture, and then I'm going to have her name there somehow. And then, because there's a little fence right there, so I'll be able to make something. And then there's the sunflowers on the right-hand side. And then there's a little garden of pots, pretty flowers and vines and things like that. So it'll be really, really pretty. So that's the closest section to where she's buried. So that's why I picked that particular section. So that's going to be Curly Sue Cove, it's going to be called. I forgot who it was that said that, Cove, but I like it because it might have been Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead. I'm not completely sure though. But anyway, Curly Sue Cove. That's going to be her little section of the garden, and we'll have some cute little things. And I'd really love to find a cute little kitty statue to put right there. Like I say, I'm not going to officially announce it until next year, but I'm going to make a Curly Sue Garden. I'm going to announce it next year. I'm going to dedicate a little section of my garden to Curly Sue. And but I'm going to officially have it ready by next year, or maybe this year. We'll see if I get it all together. But
what did I miss?
I was talking about the kitty, and I was talking about naming a section of my garden Curly Sue. And I did that because of your sister Cher has the little sections that are dedicated to pets.
Yes.
So that's the section closest to where Curly Sue is buried. So I decided to put it right there. So it's literally she could see it. If she could see, she can't see, but right there. So it's the closest. So that's going to be her little section.
Jamie, you're fine. Yeah. Jamie, we need to have you come up on a day too.
Yeah, Jan has Zena's garden. So yeah, I'm going to have a little section named after Curly Sue.
Hey, Adrian, thanks for coming in.
I'd like to take that. Maybe I could take one of the stickers after I print it that has her picture, laminate it, and then put it right there because it has the picture of her, because that's her. I'll have her forever remembered because, officially but anybody who wants one of my current stickers, logo drawn by Trey from the Vineyard Chicks, for Gail Southern Living, send me an email if you don't have one, and I will send you out a sticker. I will be purchasing new ones for my new sticker, Critter Creek design, later, but those have not been ordered. But I need to find new homes for the current stickers that I have before I order the new ones. So if you're interested, whether you're a YouTube channel or just a supporter, either way, send me an email and I will send you a sticker. I have some to send out. So, and I have plenty of stamps. So just email me at that email and I will send you out a sticker.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that you all learned something today. I hope you bye, Adrian. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you.
Bye, Adrian.
I don't know if I have anything else on here that I wanted to go over. Hey, Christy, we'll see you later. I hope your daughter's dog is okay. Yeah, Jamie, you're welcome. Thank you for being here and modding and putting up links and doing all that as well. We appreciate it. And for Joe too. But I do hope that you guys got something out of this today. And I'm sure it's, you know what, whether you used to do it or you never did it, maybe it's just something new to you and just a refresher that, hey, you know, check your sale ads, check your prices, using coupons. I mean, just like my grocery store that I used to, they used to have like a produce rack that you could go in and like buy reduced produce. They don't have that anymore. They haven't had it since the Rona came around. And I just don't understand why. Because are you throwing it out now? You know what I mean? Like, because there's people. So I'm going to say this. And when I say this, please, this is not me boasting. This is just fact. Okay. I live in one of the very wealthiest counties there are in America because we are supported by the government out here. I'm an hour east of Washington, D.C. Okay. But it doesn't matter how much wealth there is here. There's a lot of homelessness and there's a lot of people that struggle. And I just, you know, I'm not, yeah, I just, thanks, Joe. My point to saying that was something. I forget. God, my brain today.
Because they have all the money, they still don't donate and help those people. Is that what you were going to say?
Well, no, I don't know. It's just, it's one of those things
That's
where
what
I think it's almost as if they don't want to know about it or they ignore it or they don't acknowledge that there's a problem in this county that people can't get food, proper food. We should not have to pay a premium price to feed our families when it comes to proper food. But yet, all the highly processed food is much cheaper for people to buy. And that's why we have a lot of our health issues that we do have in our country.
The healthy food is more expensive.
Yeah.
Like the yogurt I buy, more expensive. The flours I buy, they're gluten-free, more expensive.
It is. And I just I don't understand that. And I used to run the food bank at my church and, you know, we didn't ask questions. I mean, people had to fill out an application, but nobody was ever denied. It was just so we knew who they were. And it didn't matter. And I kid you not, people would pull up in Mercedes or BMWs. I'm not going to judge you. I don't know what their life has been like. No, I don't know who's fallen on hard times. It doesn't matter.
The Mercedes. They could still have the Mercedes, but lost their job 2 months ago.
That's right. That's right.
In the house.
That's right.
So you can't judge a Mercedes by its book.
That's right.
But you still have
people would. But society does, right? The world does. Like because you drive that, you know, but you don't really know what goes on.
Just like me, you're like, well, what if you give food or money to someone who's not homeless? Well, if I do, guess what? It didn't hurt me.
Right.
My intention was good. I did not lose any money. I did not lose any food or money I put into the food. I didn't lose anything because my heart was in the right place.
Yep. Yep.
So if they didn't actually have the need, that was them. And when I approach these people and say, do you want a goodie bag? I don't ask them any questions.
Right. So
I don't know. Yeah, I think Joe's already left. So
yeah. So there was a point behind that just, you know, yeah. So we have some really great resources around here for people, but still, the way things are. No, he's still here. The way
We had 40 bags. We gave out all but 3. That means we gave out 37 food bags at the ministry. We gave out 33 toiletries, a bunch of water, a bunch of t-shirts, bras. We even had bras donated. We had women digging through the bras. We even had one lady put the bra on her clothes, on top of her clothes. We're like, okay. Anyway, people were joking and laughing and having fun. It was not at all like a structured, crazy, strict thing. We're laughing and joking and having fun with these people and getting to know them, praying for them. Hello, Troy. Yeah. Welcome in.
Also, it's so I can say 2 things. One, there's more homelessness now, because if you gave out all the bags but 3, or 2, people are getting the words getting around that there's this lady and her mom that show up and they hand us things, and there's no questions, and they're kind and they're nice. And so, God's using that and sending. So yeah.
Yep.
Welcome in, Troy. So
yeah, we asked if they have prayer requests or if they would like us to pray for them.
And we did that at the church when I did the food bank. Like, people would come in and like, I still haven't been able to find a job, or my husband, whatever the case is, whatever the case was. And, we would just listen, we would pray and invite them to attend church if they had it in them, so it just, yeah. Hey, Rob, thank you so much for coming. It's been a while. Take care. I hope your garden's doing well. Be blessed. So yeah. I'm just, hey, you guys have any questions for Gail or I? Type them in the comments below, so we can answer any of those questions.
What this stuff is behind me, this is some conditioner that was donated that I bagged up. That's what if you're wondering what the bottles are. I got the green string has been bugging me because it won't stay stable. And so today I just left it like this. But yeah, I balled up conditioner. I have one bottle over there that has that really fancy, thick Paul Mitchell, and it will not fill, the bottle will not fill up.
Yeah.
It's crazy thick. It must be some really good stuff because it still has not filled up that bottle all the way.
It is getting so dark here. We have a storm coming in.
Yeah, it actually looks like we might have a storm coming too. So that would be weird. Our weather to be pretty similar. It's kind of dim here as well. It doesn't look as dim because I have these Christmas lights back here, but it is. I'm looking out the window. There's no sun. So maybe I won't have to water tonight. That would be good.
Well, so did I? Yeah, I did water. Gosh, I planted this morning and then went out. When did I go out? And I watered after that, but the flowers and stuff that I planted out front today, I forgot to water. So if the storm just passes over us, then I'll have to go out and but it doesn't look like.
Heather says it's raining here, and Luann says been storming here all day. So
and Jan says it's raining off and on since yesterday.
Yeah, so everybody's got a little taste of this stuff. I noticed it this morning when I was doing my walk around. I wasn't into doing the garden today. I wanted to try to get my things done for this live and also get some laundry in. I'm kind of a little.
I had to. I'm behind in planting outdoor. I lost my zinnia flowers. They died.
Oh, really?
And then all the rain we got, I took a picture of it, and there was so waterlogged. I had to prune all the leaves off of it.
I have some predators in my garden already, but I'm just going to keep on keeping on.
Woohoo, Jan. I can't wait to watch. I'm not going to do another video until I get everything planted in and cleaned up out there.
Yeah. I actually did not do a garden tour video this week. That's
okay.
I just completely skipped it. I was like, you know what? I didn't get it done. I was feeling a little off. I wasn't feeling good Monday. I wasn't feeling good Monday and Tuesday. I I've been better today, but I've been really particular about everything I eat and everything I drink since Sunday. I've started back on my healthy eating as much as I could according to the items I have here at this house. And I told my husband, know this, know this, know this. I don't want you to bring me this, 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 this. I gave him a list about 5 things. Do not bring these things to me.
I know, like my husband, when he came in here and he gave me the Oreo cookies, I was like,
do not.
Yeah.
No.
What channel? I don't, did I miss a comment here?
Troy Sutton? I don't know that he puts out content. Do you put out content, Troy? I actually just planted my second batch of zinnias.
He put out a hey Jan, I put out a hey y'all video.
Oh, you put out your first video.
Good job. Awesome, Troy. I don't know if we're connected.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on my list to go. I mean, connected. Yeah, I've seen you here numerous times, but not, I didn't know you had a channel. I thought you just came in under your name.
Yeah, we have a few channels out there that can do channel logos, Troy, if you're interested. Logos.
Email one.
I can do a simple logo, nothing too fancy, but I've done a couple. I did my husband's logo, Taz Adventures with the fish, and I did Kimberly Gila. I did one for Luann at Luann's Kitchen. I did her that logo. So,
all right, Troy, I got you written down. I'll head over to you, Jan. I'm sorry about your zinnias. I have other ones to go plant, but this one died because I didn't get it out soon enough. And I don't know if I can truly save it. I just don't know.
I had trouble with my marigolds coming up this year. I don't know what it is. It's just a bad batch or what? I have no idea, but I planted some different, I probably planted a bunch and I've had maybe 3 come up from seed.
Yeah.
One day I was feeling really impatient and I went over to the local place and I bought like 3 marigolds and some begonias and some moss rose. So I would have flowers in the garden already.
Oh, wow. Oh, you reminded me. I have got to plant my elderberry. I wanted to do that this afternoon. I have 3 elderberries and I've had them for over a week. They're sealed in the bag. I opened it slightly and added water to keep the roots really nice and moist. So they're hanging on still, but I do need to get them out. I heard a little.
Did I tell you, Jan and Luann both gave me elderberry when I saw them?
You did. I think that's wonderful.
Well, I have a double chance of getting them. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yeah, so I hope I have some.
So,
I don't know how long.
I'm a first elderberry person too, so any tips would be really helpful for me. I'm putting them in a grow bag, and the grow bag is like a 50-gallon grow bag, so it's pretty big. I'm gonna do 2 in there. I think I can do 2 in there, and then 1 I'll have to put in a raised bed or something. I don't know.
It's looking good, Luann. They're looking good. I'll try to go out there and do a little short on it, so you can see what they look like, and I planted yours and Jan's in 2 different places.
Awesome.
So I'll be able to tell. But anyway, I'm going to put Jan's where Jan's other ones were, and yours are in the I put yours in the biochar pit.
Under this name, Troy Sutton, that's the name of his channel, Jan.
Oh, link up for the video?
Can you please link up the video? Put a link up of the video?
Let's see. See. Is he on my channel or your channel?
I don't know. So you want us to go find the video you did and put a link there? Is that what I'm understanding? Just so I understand.
Troy must be on yours, Tina. I don't see him in mine.
Troy, do you have 78,000? Are you a fitness person?
No, he probably has less than 100 friends because he's not a channel yet. But he's very prevalent in the community, so he could have some friends on his channel, even though he's not posting content because he's everywhere.
Well, that's the Troy Sutton that came in.
Yeah, it's a blue logo without it's a blue logo with just the T. No, it's green. It shows here a green T.
Yeah, I got it. So I'll try it again. Thank you, Jamie.
Title?
Jamie got it.
What's the title of your video? Oh, because that'll help you find it too. If you put Troy Sutton and then the title of your video, that'll help you. But she put it, but I won't be able to find that after this live, though.
Here's the Troy Sutton that keeps coming up.
Yeah, no, that's not him.
I know.
What's the title of your video, Troy? Or Jamie, can you tell me the title of the video?
Oh, is it Troy Sutton? Do you have it 9050?
Is that the number that's in that link that she put?
No, it's 421.
421.
7 subscribers. Gotcha. Hey, Troy, it's a short.
It still has a title.
Is that you, Troy? That's Troy.
Because he's on your channel, I can't click that link.
Well, I copied the link and I'm going over to that now. So where am I going? Back to YouTube.
Send me the link to my text, Tina, so I can watch it after this.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and subscribe over to you, Troy, as well, while I'm here. Let me tell you, YouTube is so weird, you guys.
I know.
I'm not kidding you.
Some people's channels are really hard to find. Do you ever have trouble finding Milk and Honey Heritage Farms?
Yeah, I can never find Heather.
I told her a long time ago if she would hashtag Milk and Honey Heritage Farms in every single video, it would make her easier to search.
Yeah.
But I can't find her on my TV. I tried to pull her up and play her videos. I can find individual videos, but it won't come up to her logo so I can play all her stuff. It won't come up. I'm having a hard freaking time with it.
Yep, I do too. I can't find her on my TV. It's a pain in the butt.
Yep. I tried to talk her into doing
okay, there's the link right there.
Herself in the videos.
There's the link. So you have the link there.
Yeah, see.
And now I have to go back because
you're in your chat and Jamie's in your chat. So those are not in my chat.
Okay.
So I can't click a link that's not in my chat. Does that make sense?
I'll text it to you, Gail, okay? There you go, Gail. I just sent you a text. Hey, Lori's World, welcome in.
See, Heather's saying she did hashtag her channel. Huh. Did you hashtag it in the description box or in the second set of tags?
I always go back to see if I've misspelled, but and I don't, but her channel's hard to find.
See, it's not just me.
I would almost
I thought it was me. I thought I was crazy, but
no, it is hard to find. Even on my laptop sometimes.
And it's funny because her old one that has just the S comes up perfectly fine, but her Z one does not come up.
I don't know.
Hello, Lori's World. Welcome in.
I would maybe put, I don't know if you can or if it would allow you, Heather, to put Heather in parentheses, Milk and Honey Heritage Farm. I don't know.
I don't know if that would.
Troy, I went ahead and subbed over to you, and here's the link here, and I will get that watched later. I'm behind on it a few things.
I don't know why she's so unsearchable.
You're unsearchable, Heather.
I did that for months. I know. It should be grouping her stuff together. But it's not.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the world of YouTube.
One of the pieces of advice I give is to hashtag your channel name. So like Troy Sutton is just now starting to make his videos. So my advice for Troy Sutton is to hashtag Troy Sutton if you plan to leave that your name. Hashtag Troy Sutton in all your videos, and that will group them. Also, if someone's watching your video, so say I'm watching your video, but I decide I need to go out and feed the chickens and I leave my phone laying there. If it's playing a Troy Sutton video, the next suggested video that will start playing without me even touching it while I'm outside is another Troy Sutton video. Because if you put hashtag Troy Sutton, it tells you that's the same subject. So it will play instead of playing Tina's video next, it will play another Troy Sutton video because it assumes that you put Troy Sutton. That means it's the same subject line. So that's why. And it also makes your channel easier to search. I've noticed.
Yep. Jan, it is a short. The video he put out is a short. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Dee's Garden Adventure. You caught us in the nick of time.
Yeah. We're at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, we talked about navigating grocery stores, couponing sites again, and I did a breakdown of some sale ads on 6 items and what grocery store was the cheaper. I compared Aldi, Harris Teeter, Giant, and Walmart. No, it's all good. It's all good. I worked outside this morning, but my hopes are to get back out because I really need to take those elderberries out. I'm just like, whoo. So, and you missed the funny jokes today. We had some good ones.
Yeah, we had some good. You can go back.
Some good ones.
I listed 6 couponing companies that will send you coupons in the mail.
And so she has them on her description box. So
I'm going to go. I haven't put them in there yet because it won't let me set up the live until right before. Well, I didn't set up the live till right before, so I didn't have time to link all that stuff. And I'm easier doing it on my phone than on my laptop.
Yeah.
So the way it'll post this live, I'll go back and put the links for the 6 ones that I have right here.
Hey, Jan, we love you. Thank you for being here and doing what you do. I have to start supper too, and I have no clue what I'm making.
I know. I went and looked in the freezer, and there's
nights like this, you know what it's going to be?
Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Grilled cheese sandwiches. Yep.
Do I not know what you're about to say before you say it?
Yep, that was good.
That's pretty.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
I have my fresh homemade sourdough sandwich bread. Hey, Luann, thanks for coming in. And Luann's doing the 1896, right? The Fanny Farmer.
Yes, Luann and
I'm going to look for that book. Did you find the Boston one, the Cooking Boston book yet? Luann, let me know because I'm going out this weekend and I'm going to hit some used bookstores out here.
I need to pull that book out. I need to get my Jam It Up June for Kettle Kitchen. I need to get. I already know what I'm doing. I already have the recipe. I need to go through and make sure I have my jars, make sure my pectin's not expired, make sure I have all my ingredients. I need to check all my ducks in a row. I need to.
So I just made jam, and I do jam now, and I don't use pectin because the fruit has natural pectin in it.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is boil it down to help get the pectin released in its fruit. And then for every 2 cups of fruit, you add 1 cup of sugar. And then you add lemon juice to it. And you boil it down till you get the consistency of thickness that you want. And then I put the lids on, and the heat from that jam seals the lids. And you don't even have to water bath it. You can if you want for 5 minutes, but
I'm kind of brand new to this.
So I'm going follow the directions.
Follow the directions to a T. Boil my jars. I have I've done water bath canning and pressure canning. I just
follow the directions.
Jelly or jam, but I'm going to follow everything to a T.
And if for some reason your jam doesn't set, you can redo it. You have 24 hours to redo it. And if it doesn't set, then just use it as a syrup on something.
Yeah, like on dessert, like on ice cream or yogurt. Oh, yogurt. Right now it would be more like yogurt for me.
Yeah, yeah. I do pressure canning and I do water bath canning is what I do. I dehydrate And then of course I freeze things and stuff like that.
I'm
I have a video coming out Friday.
I think I have enough jelly jars, but I want to double check. I want to be ready because I don't know what I'm doing. I want to get out the water bath canner and line up the jars and make sure I have the right amount. Then if something happens, I can always just put water in one of them and just kind of.
And if you get stuck, call me. If you get stuck, just call me. I'll help you with it.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I joined the Jam It Up June not knowing what I was doing. So
I'm going to actually take a dive and make some marmalade. Instead of jam, I'm going to do a marmalade. I think I told Heather this the other night.
I was hoping I'd get enough ground cherries to make ground cherry jelly this year, but I don't know. There's a lot of plants out there. They look really healthy. They're putting on their little pods and everything. So I'm so excited. I felt one yesterday just to see if there had anything in it yet. I was like, oh, I can't wait to taste one because I ate those all last year.
I have cranberries that I bought at the holiday season, and I have a freezer full of them still. And I really need to start using them. So I figured I'm going to do a cranberry orange marmalade or something. That's my thought. I have to look and see and I'll follow the recipe because I've never done a marmalade. So I'll have to see what it's like. But why not? And I may can them in the smaller little jars to put them aside for Christmas gifts.
Yeah, I think I have some jars small enough for jelly. But if not, I'm going to have hubby, or I might even just put it on the grocery list. If I need something like that for a recipe, I just put it on the grocery list. And he's going to be really excited because I'm making his favorite kind of jelly. So,
what flavor?
I'm going to make grape.
Yummy. Easy breezy. It's really easy breezy. Don't overthink it.
I picked grape on purpose because I heard it was the easiest, and everybody knows what I'm doing. I'm doing grape. So if you're doing grape too, I hope. Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay. But you haven't made the video yet, so it's all good.
I cannot change even if somebody puts it out the day before, I'm still doing it because that's what I'm doing. Because I'm doing it for
your video.
It's my video. It's for me to learn, and I have different people than we do. And
thanks for being here, Luann.
It can be a what to do and what not to do. There you go. Just kidding.
Yeah. So I understand I'm going to tell you this because I've been canning a long time. And if you're all canners out there, I don't boil my jars anymore. I wash them in really hot soapy water and rinse them really good in hot water. And I leave them in hot water until I'm ready to fill them up.
Yeah.
So I do keep my lids and my rings in hot water. You're supposed to
boiled. Mine haven't. They're sitting in the utility rooms, kind of dusty, dirty. So I have to make sure they're good.
Well, yeah, I always sanitize my jars.
Where I store them, is just it's a utility room by the back door. Okay.
Yeah. So, well, I have my event in the fall. I was thinking if I do those little teeny tiny mason jars, I think they're are they a half a pint?
I'm going to show you what size I want to do if I have it, or I might buy some. Well,
anyhow,
it might even be.
I think grilled cheese is on that.
I want to do this size.
That's the perfect size.
Yeah. What size is this?
That's a pint.
That's a pint. I'd like to do this size.
Here, I'll show you what I did this week.
But I wouldn't, if I happen to have some, I would do the little ones too if I have it. But I think this is the size I have. I pulled this out to make something. I want to say I used it for vanilla extract, and I've used up one already. So I should have the other piece of this case. So this is the size I'm making of jelly. So first time. I hope it comes out okay. A little nervous, but I'll get through it somehow.
You'll be fine.
But
I did this size this week. It's a pint, like 1.5 pints.
Oh yeah, yours is bigger.
But I want to do.
You know what? If I
want to do the ones that are like a quarter of this size, like down to here. They're the small ones. I'm thinking I'm thinking that would be great for my gathering in October. So all the people who are coming, I would give a little jar. There'll probably be like 50 to 60 people. I can can up a whole bunch of and just give
That
it.
would be really cool if it comes out good. It would be really cool to make a cute little label for the top and, put Gail Southern Living and maybe put it like in a giveaway that I'm doing.
So I have one of those little
or something.
The jar hats that have the little lace that can go over it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So people use them. They're little jar hats. So during the holidays, I've taken my homemade jam and then I've made homemade bread and homemade syrup, and I put together like breakfast baskets and those have been gifts. Dollar Tree baskets are the best during the holidays.
Love it. Yeah.
So, but that will come when I do my gifts from the kitchen collaboration. And
I'd probably go and use some of my scrapbook paper and make my own little jar pretty top thingies.
Absolutely. You can.
I just use some stuff in my craft room that I already have to make it look pretty.
Well,
I have done stuff before. I have made up gift things before. I made up, joining your collaboration, I made up hot chocolate mixes.
Yes, I remember. And I did that too. I did a coffee one.
With my home dehydrated marshmallows.
Yeah, I remember.
Sustainable. Yeah, so.
I remember that. I think we'll stay another 5 minutes on here. That's about 2.5 hours.
We got an extra half hour this week.
Well, we're very chatty today.
We're chatty, Kathy. I'm so glad.
Should we announce? No, we shouldn't announce that yet, should we?
How many people are in here?
9.
9? Sure.
Should we announce it or should we wait for Heather? Heather, are you up there? Heather. Calling Heather. Over and out. Heather, are you there?
Heather, we're having trouble finding you. #Heather. She said she was doing it for months, so I wonder why it didn't work.
And if she's not here, that's okay. I don't know if we should do it without her.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it next week.
Yeah, we'll do it. So Gail and I have been working on some new things coming up in June. We're really excited to share with everybody.
It'll be fun.
It'll be a lot of fun. There's Heather. Heather, do you want to come up? Heather, do you want to come up? Heather, are you presentable to come up on the screen for like 5 minutes?
Or yeah. Do you want
should we do it?
Or you just want us to talk about it without you?
Well, I thought we could all announce it. Do you want to come up and announce it with us, or do you want us just to announce it? I don't want to leave you out. Let me know, and I can send a link really quick to you. Or text me, whatever works easiest for you.
Dee's Garden Adventures.
Yep.
Yeah.
So one of the things I'm going to do this year, Dee's Garden Adventure, is I'm going to do refrigerated pickles, and I'll tell you why. Because I've canned pickles before, and they don't crisp. They don't get crispy. So I figured I'll make like a 7-day refrigerated pickle. Oh, she's stuck in the pantry. Well, we can wait. We can do it another day, right, Gail?
Yeah.
Well, you know what we'll do?
Or she said, go ahead. So we can go another day or we can save it, whatever you want to do. We still have a couple more weeks before it.
Yeah. Why don't we wait till next week? And Heather, we'll make sure that, you come up here so you can be with us.
I can't wait for my cucumbers. Oh, my Mariana tomatoes. I have like 6 or 8 of them now.
Yeah. You know what, Dee? That's awesome. I planted. Why in the world did 7 cucumber plants germinate here? I have no idea why, but I have 7.
A lot.
But I'll sell them. I'll sell them.
For sure.
I'll sell them and give them away,
2 plants is more than we need. And there's 2 of us.
I'm the only one who eats cucumbers.
I know.
But when you're planting old seeds, you don't know. Am I right, people? Who's with me over there?
I don't get rid of my seeds, so I'm right there with you.
Okay.
That's why some of my stuff comes up and some of it doesn't. I'm like, it's all right. People are so scared of planting. I'm like, I'll plant it. I've had it for years. If it comes up, it comes up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll just throw another seed of something else in there.
Yeah, exactly. Dee, my grandmother, and I remember this very vividly. Before Big Lots became Big Lots, it was called Pick and Save in California. Heather would probably know that. Anyhow, they used to, awesome, Rebecca. They used to carry these big jars of Vlasic pickles, really cheap. They had to be the dill pickle. Were they the dill? I think they were the dill. Anyhow, I would take grandma there all the time and grandma would buy them. Hey, Lynn Yoki, good to see you here.
Hi, Linda.
Anyhow, the story to this is that when cucumbers weren't in season, grandma would go get those pickles and she taught me how. We would take the juice out and get all the pickles and we would slice them open and then we would stuff them
Thank you, Lynn.
with dry mustard powder and some horseradish and then put them back in the jar and put the pickles juice back in and let them sit. And they were the best tasting
Did
pickles.
you say radish, fresh radish?
Horseradish.
Horseradish. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They were the best darn tasting pickles ever. And I want to make those. I really do, if I can recreate it. But because she used to make pickles all the time, canning. And it's those things where you just wish, like, Grandma, can you just like drop something from heaven to tell me how to make them crispy? You know what I mean? It's one of those things.
Yeah, you wish you had paid more attention and got all those recipes written down.
I have all her recipes. But here's the thing, Grandma didn't write. I have all my grandmother's recipes. Even she was the head cook at the school. So she cooked all the food at the school as well. Hey, Jaden, welcome in.
Thank you, Lynn.
I do have all her recipes, and I haven't come across that recipe. I don't know where
today it said it's a braids day.
It is. It looks cute.
If I wear my hair like this, I could be Pippi Longstocking.
You're funny.
That would be a cute costume, an old-fashioned outfit, and put some barbecue skewers and right here.
Yeah.
So they'll stick out like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, some of Grandma's recipes don't have measurements. They just have the ingredients and then you have to figure it out.
My mom made me a recipe book. Oh, I think it was Jen who there was a table of giveaway items where you could just pick it up. So It was at the end of the meetup and some people had not gotten some of the things. So somebody put this up. It might have been Simply Jan Homestead, but I'm not completely sure. But it's crock pot recipes.
Awesome.
So slow cooker palooza, here I come.
Absolutely.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out all the recipes I might be interested in. And then I'm going to take out all the recipes I'm not interested in. And I'm thinking about putting them in a giveaway bag because there's some things that are just not my thing.
Right.
Why not give it to somebody who can use it?
Right.
So I'm going to take this out and put this in a goodie bag that I'm going to do a giveaway on.
Right. Right.
So somebody can use those recipes because I pretty much know what I like or what I'm willing to try.
You guys have any questions for us? Hey, and you know what? I'm just going to put it out there. I thought this was one of our better. I mean, Gail and I keep learning and growing each week that we start this. But there was something about today's video that I thought was pretty good. And pretty informative too. So feel free to go back and watch it on the replay.
Yeah, it's definitely watch it.
And make sure if you're still in here, you guys have given us a thumbs up. So
bells and coupons and shout outs and jokes and YouTube tips and all kinds of extra little.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground today.
Covered a lot of ground in this 2.5 hour live.
We have. It's been a good chat today, but I think the kitchen.
Oh, you know what I did, Tina? I took my interview questions for Gale Southern Living.
Okay.
I typed them up on my computer, printed them off on cardstock paper.
Nice.
Then I'm going to laminate it, hang it on the refrigerator. And next time I have an interview, I'm going to pull up and use the same questions And then what I'll do is I'll get some little Post-it notes and
Uh-huh.
I'll write out maybe 5 or 6 questions that are specific to the channel.
Okay.
Use the same interview questions. So
Nice.
that way I'll have to keep asking, because I was just racking my brain trying to figure out what to ask. So, I mean, if you're interviewing basic homesteading gardening groups, you know, some homesteading people are doing gardening and some aren't.
Right.
The one I interviewed, I did a partial assessment, but I wasn't sure how much gardening they did.
Right.
So I only put a couple of questions with gardening on there in case they didn't do gardening. But anyway.
Yeah, I caught part of that live.
Yeah, with Tina, with the other Tina.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. And I'm like, wait, Gil, I'm not going on. And then I read it. It's like,
Tina, yeah.
That's not a common name. That's why. Like, you don't hear that name a lot.
Well, you used to hear it a lot more than you do now. But you're the only two I know. I mean, well, you were the only one I knew until I met her at the Ozark.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and everybody's like, is that short for Christina? I'm like, no.
Hers is short for Katrina, I think.
Interesting.
Katrina. And I only know that because she sent me like a message that had her whole name.
Yeah.
Which I won't discuss her last name because that's her privacy, but I'm pretty sure she won't get mad for just sharing Katrina.
So no.
Hopefully.
Yep. Well, it is after 5 o'clock here, and I still have dishes to do, and then start dinner. Let me clean the kitchen first, and then let me go start dinner to dirty it again. So that's one of the things. That's one of the things. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't buy frequently anymore. Is paper plates, and I used to. So my dishwasher broke. So all my dishes are all by hand. I wash and dry my dishes.
Yeah.
So I would buy paper plates, but I don't know, you guys, paper plates have gotten mighty expensive, and I will not throw my money into something that I just have to throw away. Is it a convenient item? Absolutely. But I have 2 working hands, and I have a sink, and I have soap. I'm going to wash. And there's only 3 of us, but still.
Yeah, it's still. There's been times our dishwashers have been messed up, and I've had to do, dishes.
Yeah.
Or something, and you don't realize how much you really appreciate it until it's gone, and you're like, ooh.
Joe's back. Joe, you are flip-flopping today. We're getting ready to. I was like, we're getting ready to hang up.
I wonder what the other channel is keeping his interest for this long. Who's the other channel? Who's competing with us? No, it doesn't matter.
But
spread the
we had grilled cheese tonight. I think that's going to be good. Isn't that right, Bud? My son's dog just came in. Whenever my son leaves, his dog comes to me and just lays with me. I know, right, Dee?
Yeah.
Because
I put all my things in the dishwasher earlier. I just have one little pan that had to soak that I'm going to scrub it, stick it in the dishwasher. I'll start it. That way when dinner starts tonight, that load will be clean and I can,
Yeah. I think I'm going to get out of my good dress, go put my old dress on. I got to get those elderberries planted, and then I've got to do dishes and I
have laundry to do. Folding.
I love doing laundry. It's my favorite chore ever. It is the best. I love washing and hanging and drying and folding.
I don't mind hanging. Folding, rotating the laundry is not my favorite.
Oh, that doesn't bother. If I was there, I would do your laundry for you all the time.
It's the and I would let you.
I know. I love it.
But I say I would let you, but I'd probably be like, you don't even want to smell my husband's dirty socks.
When our good friends from Texas come here,
mm-hmm.
she just I never ask her to do anything. She just kind of does it, right? So dishes, and she'll no, I got the dish. I'm like, no, I'll do it. I'm like, we literally fight over chores, but I have now come to just go, you go ahead and do all those dishes if that's what makes you happy. Give me the laundry and I'll go do laundry. So we kind of trade off that way. And I text her every so often, and guys, I know this is going to sound weird, but when she's here, we'll take a day to clean the house, right? We'll do scrub toilets. We'll do the floors. We'll do all that stuff. And I said, when I'm scrubbing the toilets here at home, I'm like, hey, I'm scrubbing the toilets thinking of you today.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And she literally responds back to me and tells me, because she cleans the church. She cleans her church. That's what part of, and so she'll clean the church. She's like, I scrubbed them at church and I had to scrub them at home too. We'll just laugh about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a great dinner with Joey.
Yes. Enjoy your reward dinner.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Joey, he's probably
my battery's about
the end of the year awards. Yeah, cool. Yeah, both my kids are out of school now. I actually have one getting married the end of June. So I'll have a wedding to go to. So that'll be super cool. I can't wait.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
Lots of fun stuff coming.
Well, we appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging in here. I know 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's a long chat for anybody.
I know. Thank you.
Thank you, all the mods who sat through this, those who flip-flopped in and out. We appreciate that. Who's in here? Who's still in here?
Oh, Joe's in here. Heather, Jaden, Lynn, last 4.
Yeah.
Rebecca's
there's 9 people still in here, so.
Mm-hmm. We appreciate all your time.
This was good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad, Rebecca. We've enjoyed having you here. This is great.
Yeah.
Rebecca. We appreciate you putting links up and just supporting both of our channels. And we'll be back next Wednesday. Hey, Hardneck Farm. See, every time somebody comes. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. We'll be back next Wednesday with some new things to chat about. I'm not sure. My brain's got to get working, and then I'll tell Gail. Yesterday when we talked to Gail, we talked about the new thing that we're going to start, and then I told Gail, I'm like, here's your homework. So, and then I give her homework, and then I have to do homework as well, so we can get ready for Wednesday, and that's what we do, because the chat just doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, we put work into what are we going to talk about? How are we going to do this? And
we put work into it. This morning, the first thing I did was my Bible study.
Yes.
The second thing I did was my homework.
Yeah.
Then I went and fed the chickens. Well, before any of it was coffee because, but first coffee because I have to have the caffeine to function. But anyway, and I just kind of ordering my day, trying to put God first and then start working on my YouTube stuff. And then, you gotta fix in some cleaning and all of that too. So there's just, you have no idea.
You too, Rebecca.
Put into YouTube. It's a ton. Watching
it's a lot of work.
It's
a lot of work.
Like Joe, I got about a third of his live.
Yeah.
So then today I put it on my TV and let it go. I couldn't comment it, but I just told him, hey, I did replay and watch.
Yeah. I got his live last night for a little while. I was so tired because the night before I was on the phone until 11 o'clock. And I'm usually seriously, you guys, I'm usually in bed at 9 o'clock. Like I don't, unless softball's on, which softball's on. And I will stay up for the game. But that 11 o'clock sent me, I last night I was just like, okay, I have to go to bed. And I slept and then didn't want to get up this morning at 6 o'clock. So.
I'm just so glad that I feel better today. And the way you eat directly affects how you feel because today I'm full of energy. I'm chatty Cathy. Sunday, I had to call and cancel on Joe. I felt terrible. But
you have to take care of yourself first.
I have to take care of
myself. Was that for Sunday Fun Day?
Have a new path.
Is that a new path somewhere? I'm sure she'll let you know.
I don't know. Are you going to try to plant some big vegetables? I don't know.
I know.
I think she was in the live with Joe and Ryan. Talking about the big
Heather was on Sunday, yes.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I got some of that as well.
Oh, maybe she's talking about our new live that we're going to do in the future. Maybe she's talking about that.
I don't know. Gail, I mean, craft room.
Oh, yeah. I need to go back to craft room. Oh, no.
I know. I was talking to my mom about some of the things that we're going to be doing, and she thought that sounded so fun. So it wouldn't surprise me if my mom jumped in here and chatted with us.
Did I tell you my husband bought me one of those 9-drawer container things, the kind you put the cloth drawer things in? He bought me one of those for Mother's Day. As a matter of fact,
I think that's awesome.
Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead, we picked it out at the Walmart where her husband works. So she got to see me tell my husband that's what I wanted for Mother's Day. He
that's
put it
awesome
and paid for it. So we got my craft. I don't know what you call it. It's the container with the 9 things.
Yeah.
You buy the cloth things to put in it. So
an organizer.
Yeah, a 9.
A cube organizer. Yeah.
Cubicle kind of organizer. So I told him, I said, well, now it has meaning because I picked it out at the Walmart where her husband works.
Right.
He was with me when I picked it out. So that makes it special.
I got a green stop. They were on sale for Mother's Day.
I got something super cool that my husband and I are getting, and I'm going to announce it on Gail's Southern Living in June. But I want to wait till I actually.
Oh, I know what it is.
I'm
going to talk to you behind scenes. So we got to go on that note. I really need to get.
Yeah, I want to kind of. Yeah, I want it to be a surprise. But
I know what it is now.
Today,
be blessed. Gail, hang around so I can guess.
Okay, I will. Yeah.
See ya. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.